from guns. I store my weapons securely, not only for myself, but for my family. Store all your guns securely. Help stop suicide. My service never stops.
Brought to you by End Family Fire and the Ad Council.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 miles of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
The Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council present the story of Tom and Levi.
Tom is the smartest man I know. He's been a professor at 2 major universities, been a teacher for over 40 years. One day, he told me that he was having problems in his classes. I think one of the students had asked the question and he didn't remember the answer. I also noticed that he was letting his class out earlier than they were supposed to let out. And he was telling them that he was doing it as a favor to them, but I think in reality, he just wanted to get out of there. I was really starting to worry because I saw something was wrong.
Levi and I talked about how it would change our lives, but he was there beside me, and my love for him was just immense.
When something feels different, it could be Alzheimer's. Now is the time to talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
When it comes to prescription medications, it's essential to apply safe practices to protect your health and safety. To avoid misuse and abuse, never share or borrow medication. Keep your prescriptions out of the wrong hands by storing them in a lockbox and disposing of medication properly. Finally, understand your prescription information. Don't be afraid to ask your pharmacist and doctor for help. And if buying prescriptions online, be sure to use VIPS accredited pharmacies. Learn more at awarerx.org, a public service from the National Association of Boards of Pharmacy Foundation.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind, like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. To learn your risk, take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, both of my daughters were pregnant, and everything I was looking forward to turned into everything I was going to miss. First words, first steps. Today, those babies are 3. I'm with them all the time. I don't know what's next, but I know I'm here today.
A Susan G. Komen grant helped pay for Alanthia's surgery, and today she's caring for her grandchildren. Help save lives. Visit IamSusanGKomen.org. A public service message from Susan G. Komen.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
A man wanted in connection with the shooting deaths of 3 people in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood is now in custody. Police found 3 people shot dead at a location on Millvale Court last Saturday night. 62-year-old James Lewis was arrested yesterday on 3 counts of murder. The search for a missing Covington man is over. Police say they spoke to 64-year-old Todd Garland regarding an investigation on June 10th and that he flew to Paris, France the following day. He had not been heard from since. Garland's body was found in Paris Tuesday. A groundbreaking ceremony is being scheduled for a new Marriott hotel in Cincinnati's downtown area. The development in the convention center district will include a rooftop terrace, conference rooms, ballrooms, and a sky bridge connecting the hotel to the First Financial Center and parking. Groundbreaking is scheduled for July 21st. The Reds were unable to avoid a 3-game series sweep at the hands of first-place Milwaukee. After falling to the Brewers on Monday and Tuesday, Cincinnati lost to them at home Wednesday, 6-5. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
The Lincoln Ware Show is on.
In 3, 2, 1.
Now.
Right now.
Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Lincoln, Bobingan, Bonana, Pineapple, Bingan, Feed, Fine, Momingan, Lincoln.
They say this cat Lincoln is a bad mother. We're just talking about Lincoln.
Good morning, Cincinnati. Welcome to 1230 WDBZ. We are the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. It is Friday, and I'm not at home. And I was going to be outside on the plaza today, but it's so gloomy out there, and you know. But anyway, we've got tickets to give away to the Cincinnati Music Festival. And I think we've got a couple of pairs to give away. So if you come bring some school supplies right here to the station, 705 Central, and we're going to put you in a raffle. And I think that's a lot easier to win than trying to call in and be that one lucky caller. So just come in. Alicia's downstairs, and she will put your name in the hopper, and near the end of the show, we'll call your name. Yeah. We'll pick some names, and you win tickets. Just that simple. Got to bring some school supplies or some new shoes for the kids going back to school. We're getting started early because a lot of kids need a lot of help, and we know we can count on you. The community. I'm all for the community. How many times have you heard that? I'm for the community. I'm for my people. Well, yeah, show us. You know, show. How many times have you heard people on here say stuff like that? Well, show me. You got to show me. They got a song. Who made that song? Show me. Who made that song?
I forgot. It was right when you asked. I remember, and then when I turned the mic on, I forgot.
It's strange how that happens, huh? Yeah, it happens to me all the time. What is that guy's name?
I'm going to look it up real quick.
Yeah. Show Me. And he's got a couple of nice songs. One is Show Me. We've Only Just Begun. Is that the same guy? We've only just begun. The romance is not over. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, Glenn Jones.
Glenn Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
We've only just begun. Yes.
And then Regina Bell may Show Me the Way. I like that one, too.
Yeah, hers pretty good.
Yeah.
She may sing that when she's coming. Is it Regina Bell that's coming? Yeah, when she's coming to the Cincinnati Music Festival. Not for the festival, but for the Black Music Walk of Fame. Yes. So there's a lot going on. Another deadly shooting in Price Hill. Man. According to police, officers were called to the 1800 block of Wyoming Avenue. Report of a shooting. I think she was shot in the head. And she was transported to UC Medical Center where she died at the hospital. So, man, we're racking up these murders like nobody's business. I wonder, where do we stand compared to last year this time? I'm sure those numbers will be easy to find. I'll have to check it out. But we are, catching up with last year if we haven't surpassed last year. The Park Service. Now, I just find this hard. I think this is what another one of Trump's pump fakes, his twin says. This is a pump fake here. Now they're saying that the pool liner on the reflecting pool says it was cut with a sharp knife or a razor. Says somebody got in the water, and I'm sure it was late at night, I guess. Nobody saw this person, and they just went walking down, cutting the liner with a sharp knife or a razor. A top official with the National Park Service revealed that. Yeah. After he had a talk with Donald Trump. Look, you got to make it look like somebody cut this thing. I can't take all the blame for this. That's what it sounds like to me. And Trump has a way of bullying these Republicans, and they do whatever he wants them to do. I've never seen grown men so afraid of one man in my life. Trump says, the Iranians, they really want to sign a peace agreement. They really want to sign. Okay, if they really want to sign, why don't they sign? You know, I mean, does he think people believe they really want, and then they're shooting at ships now that's trying to sneak through the Strait of Hormuz. They sound like they really want to sign. That's what it sounds like to me. They really want to sign. And we're supposed to believe that. Oh, boy. I tell you. And what's going to happen to my people up in Springfield, the Haitians? Are they going to be rounded up next month? I think they have till the 27th, and then the law goes into effect. What are they going to do, round all the Haitians up, put them on a plane, and send them back to Haiti? If I were a Haitian, I would run first. Man, that's almost a death sentence, sending them back to Haiti. They don't have any place to live. They don't have any job, no money. They'll be on the street being harassed by gang members and everything. I just hope something happens where they don't have to leave. You will not be able to hire a Haitian after the 27th of July. DeWine doesn't like it, but he said, that's the law. That's the law. He issued a halfway stern statement on this. He didn't like it, but he says, hey, that's the law. So I know those Haitians don't know what to do now. Can you imagine? You've been here for 10, maybe 20 years, and all of a sudden you've got to go back to that violent country where you left. You have probably no ties there. You might have some relatives somewhere. They may be dead by now. Who knows? Where would you even live in Haiti? Where would you get food? And oh, boy. I think I would run. I would try to take my chances staying in the United States. I'd get out of Springfield because anybody that looks black, and black folks who live in Springfield, if you're black and you live in Springfield, you better have all your stuff with you at all times. Because if you look black, they're rounding you up. You could be an American and they pull you off. The next thing you know, you could be in Haiti and you are a black American. So be very careful in Springfield if you are legal and you're black. Because these ICE agents, they don't care. They don't care. Well, Terrence Howard, make sure you have all your weekend work done. Don't get caught up Saturday morning coming downtown to do some work because it's the Pride Parade. And, they set up right outside the station here. Last time you got caught up in there, the cameras was zooming around and somebody caught you on camera at the Pride Parade.
Lincoln, I was just innocently crossing the street, and the camera guy, I guess, just wanted to get all the action, and I wasn't here for any action. I was just here to do my job.
Okay.
And I got, he turned around and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
You had a rainbow hat on.
Well, I had to be stylish, Mr. Ware. That's pretty good.
Okay. So I was just giving you a warning. If you didn't want to get caught up in the parade downtown tomorrow. Looks like the WNBA next year, they're going to play 50 games instead of 44. Overwhelming support. People loving the WNBA now. And I've even been watching the Indiana Fever. They're my new favorite team. I've been watching the Indiana Fever. Kelsey Mitchell, she's my new best friend. And I've been watching the Fever. And they've been doing pretty good. They lost last night to, was it last night or the night before, to Phoenix. But they beat them the first night. But, yeah, they're going to 50 games, expanding. So there you go. Well, the oldest inmate executed in Florida modern history was executed. Yeah, 74 years old. And they might as well just let him just live out the rest of his life. I mean, geez, 74, geez. But he was strapped into the table, he says, "Sorry to the family, and to thy hands I commit my spirit and my soul. I'm on my way. Lord, I'm on my way. Amen." And as he said that, the lethal drugs began flowing. And after a few minutes of labored breathing, he ceased all movements. It was over. Just that quick. Man. Didn't take long. A little labored breathing, and he was gone. Well, J.D. Vance says if Watergate happened today, it would be a 12-hour news story. I don't know. I don't believe so. They milk these stories like you wouldn't believe. If the president hired some guys to break in to the Democratic headquarters and get some information, I think it would stay around the news a little longer. Well, maybe with Trump, he would probably bully all the networks and they'd stop running it. I don't know. But J.D. Vance says Watergate will be a 12-hour story. And I think he's a follower of Richard Nixon. He likes Richard Nixon. So hopefully you don't become a Richard Nixon. See, back then, the Republicans weren't afraid of the president. Nixon was getting so much negative news and accused of the Watergate scandal and everything. The Republicans took a trip to the White House. Normally, see, Trump takes a trip to the Capitol. The Republicans took a trip to the White House, and they told Richard Nixon, resign, or the House will impeach you, we will convict you, and you'll leave with disgrace. So Richard Nixon resigned and left the White House after he cut a deal with Ford to pardon him. Got to cut that deal. And that was it. So let's hope Vance does not pattern himself after Richard Nixon. Yes. All right. A pastor says the Bible scripture justified his attack on a man. Yeah. Pastor Tony Spell of the Life Tabernacle Church in Central Louisiana, a suburb of Baton Rouge, said he fulfilled the scripture calling for church followers to lay hands on the sick when he attacked the man who allegedly threatened his family and his congregation. Yes. He was arrested June 23rd, charged with second-degree battery after he allegedly attacked a 20-year-old man who lives near the church. According to the pastor and members of his congregation, the man had a history of verbally harassing them with threats, insults, and racial slurs. Shortly after he bonded out of jail, the preacher delivered a sermon during which he cited Bible scripture and said that the Bible scripture supported his motivation. In my name, I shall lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover. I fulfilled my scripture when I laid hands on the sick. I don't know how much recovery they're going to have, but I laid hands on the sick. That man who came to the church was sick. And let's wrap up this little feeble message on a Friday. Yes. So anyway, he detailed the incident during a news conference, said that the day he was changing batteries in some of the church buses when a man began walking up and down the road next to the parking lot. He alleged that the man was shouting vulgarities, profanity, and very nasty words at him. Yeah. The pastor did not deny that he assaulted the man, saying that as the natural protector of his family, he has an obligation and a duty to intervene when they are threatened. Yeah. So I think this guy might get off because he laid hands on the sick. And that guy would have to be sick to walk up and down the street yelling at church members, calling them names and things like he's sick. So he laid hands on the sick. That's what the Bible said. Unbelievable. Yes. All right. Red, white, and blue ash going to take place on July 4th. They've got new rules. Oh, yeah. New safety measures because black folks kind of acted up there last year, you know, and they don't want any of that this year. No dogs, no other pets are allowed. No dogs or other pets are allowed. Foldable chairs and blankets are permitted. No tents, stakes, tarps, canopies, or other coverings are allowed. Coolers and outside alcohol are also banned. Yeah. The biggest change requires all visitors to Summit Park under the age of 18 to be accompanied by a parent or legal guardian at the event this year. So that's going to make a big difference there. Yeah. That's going to make a big difference. And they've got other rules. No chair drop-off before the entrances open. No umbrellas, no face coverings, no drones, no fireworks. And the main thing is if you're under 18, you got to be with a parent or guardian. So they said, we're not going to have that mess out here 2 years in a row, red, white, and blue ash. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment.
They do the same thing in Houston. Okay? They wised up. Yep, I'm sure they'll even have some Highway State Patrol there, too. Yes, I am missing that good breakfast. So, yeah, we won't give away. We're giving away a couple of pairs of tickets, and not today, We're not giving away on the air. You have to come down. We're going to give them away downstairs. Just bring your school supplies over and just walk up to in the lobby there, and you'll see Alicia. You'll see a big box, and drop those supplies in that box. Walk on in there. You'll see her with the table, and she'll get you signed up to win those tickets for Friday night. And then we've got a pair of tickets. I don't know what night they are. We got another set of tickets to give away. I'm not sure what night they're for, but you'll find out in plenty of time. Yes, I will give you a call after 1 o'clock today. No, I didn't. I saw something. Tia posted something about Pretty Ricky and B2K, but I didn't pay any attention to it. It was something on her Instagram page, I think. Modern Day Temptations versus Four Tops. Oh, boy.
Gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
If you need to talk about it, we're here.
Get on up.
1230 AM WDBZ, your talk station.
Mama, come here quick. Bring me that licking stick. Hans, Mama, come here quick. I'm trying to think of some songs with these YouTube songs you're playing.
Well, now you see why I kind of chose this one, right?
Yeah. It's got a little flavor to it.
I'm trying to help out, Mr. Ware.
Yes, I see.
I'm going to do my best.
You're the hardest working man in radio.
Oh, wow. Compliment? Wow.
Yes. All right, 513-749-1230. Yes, I called her to wish her a happy birthday yesterday, but I forgot to mention it on the air. Princess Tia, my youngest daughter, celebrated her birthday yesterday, June 25th. Yes, she was born in 1990. She is now 36 years old. How about that?
I'm sure she wanted all of that information on the air. I'm sure she did.
36, yes. I was 40 years old when she was born. How about that? 40 when she was born. All right, so happy birthday, Tia. Princess, I forgot, Princess Tia. She's the princess. Oh, yeah. That's what she goes by, Princess Tia. Everybody knows her as Princess Tia. Yes. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's go downtown to the Crime Stopper headquarters and check in with Detective Tiffany Green, who is back from training on how to use that taser. So how did the training go?
Oh, training was good.
Okay.
It was.
All right.
It was intense, but it was really good training.
Now, how do you know if it's really effective if you didn't have any humans to try it on?
Well,
they say it's got a lot more bite than the old ones.
it does. It packs a nice bite.
Really?
Trust me. We don't want to test it out.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. All right. All right. Any plans for the weekend?
Actually, tomorrow I am working the Pride Parade.
Oh, okay. All right.
So if anybody's out, that's where I'll be tomorrow.
All right. Well, if you're down at 7th and Central, please stop the traffic so Terrence Howard can cross the street to get to the station.
Okay.
Yes. He don't want to get caught up in the crowd there because sometimes he comes in on Saturday morning. And one time he came in and the camera guy from one of the TV stations caught him on camera crossing the street. And he was upset about that.
But that's important, so
Yes.
we'll make sure that Terrence can get to the office.
Yes, yes. All right, so you're working this weekend. No fun for you, but it'll be raining on and off pretty much today and tomorrow, so we'll see.
Okay.
Who are we looking for today?
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Larry Lewis. Mr. Lewis is wanted for felony duration of registration. Larry Lewis is a black male. He's 65 years old. He's 6 foot and 160 pounds. Larry Lewis has a criminal history of drug offenses, forgery, and receiving stolen property, and was last known to be homeless in the Cincinnati area. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office is looking for Kelly Hudson. Ms. Hudson is wanted for felony possession of drugs. Kelly Hudson is a white female. She's 39 years old. She's 5'6" and 115 pounds. Kelly Hudson has a criminal history of drug offenses, criminal trespass, and obstructing official business, and was last known to live on Lincolnshire Drive in Forest Park. Listeners, if anyone has information on where police can find Larry Lewis or Kelly Hudson, please call Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040 or submit a tip online at crime-stoppers.us.
All right, 352-3040, night or day. And as always, cash money for your clues, and we'll talk to you on Monday.
Okay, but before I get out, I just want to let the public know we are still looking for Ricky Orlando Lee. He is the one that is wanted for the homicide in North College.
Oh, yeah, he shot the girl sitting in the car, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And Todd Green would like information regarding Cornelius Adrian Jr., the homicide that took place off of Ravine.
Okay. Man, I tell you, shootings, everybody's shooting nowadays. I mean,
it's very unfortunate. So if listeners, hey, if you have any information, no matter how insignificant, please call Crime Stoppers.
All right, 352-3040, night or day. And remember, cash money for your clues, and we'll check in with you Monday.
Talk to you on Monday. Have a great weekend.
That's Detective Tiffany Green on the scene. All right, 513-749-1230. Somebody says, Mr. Ware, I'm a good guy. Let me ask permission to take Tia out. Okay, I got your answer right here. No. Yes. Yeah, your answer real quick. You didn't have to wait for an answer. No.
Okay, Lincoln just preached a sermon about laying hands on someone, and you want to ask that question.
Yes. All right, let's take a break, and then we'll come back. Brent, Bill, Pharaoh, others holding on. It's Lincoln Ware on a Friday, 12:30, The Buzz.
Cincinnati. Want to stay plugged in with 1230 The Buzz and get the inside scoops?
What's up, Valerie? Samuel Campbell, Vernon Jordan. Lincoln has no control over who his daughter can date. Well, if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. Don't ask. If you ask me, you're going to get my answer. I was rushing when I typed that. Oh, you know what? No, I didn't find out what's going on with Charlie Wilson. Let me find out.
Apparently, he's been having some strokes.
Yeah.
Been having stroke issues, and he's trying to get rehabilitated. That's what I last read.
And then Lionel Richie had to be taken to the hospital. He was doing a concert. He couldn't finish the concert. They had to rush him to the hospital.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Lionel Richie's 77. I hate to see that when people are around my age. I'm like, oh, God. Man, is this what I have to look forward to? Jeez.
Well, I'm glad you have so much mercy on everybody else that's not your age that's getting ill, Mr. Ware.
Man, I feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
I hope it don't happen to me.
So thoughtful, I tell you.
I'm telling you, shoot. You never, you might be here today, gone tomorrow.
Oh, it can happen to me.
Yeah.
It's been a couple people that worked here that passed. And one girl, she was, in 30, and another one was 40. A couple of them passed away. Yeah, used to work here. You remember Chanel used to work here years ago?
Yeah.
Had all the tattoos.
Yeah. She passed?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. At 40.
Jeez.
At 40, Lincoln. Crazy.
Lincoln, just don't retire and you'll be fine. I keep hearing that. As soon as I retire, it's over. It's over. Gary Burbank, Jim Scott.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln, we're with you. And Tamiko's birthday is 1 week from Tia's. Her birthday will be next Thursday, and I won't be here on the air next Thursday. So I have to wish her a happy birthday. Should I do it Wednesday or do it now? I'll do it Wednesday. Yes.
And don't put all her business out there.
Oh, boy, I'm going to tell you exactly how old she is and how old I was when she was born and everything. I think I was 40 when Tia was born. I was 29 when Tamiko was born. 29. Yeah. So they got an 11-year difference in ages. I thought we were done with one and done. And boom, there comes Tia when I was 40. All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. And looks like Brent is up. Brent, what's going on?
Hey, Lincoln, you went in there and shot at the club, and next thing you know, there's Tia.
Oh, jeez. I don't know how to take that.
Yeah, let's start on a good note there. Hey, I want to give a belated happy wedding or marriage to Henrielle and Matrix Belton. They finally got married. It's been a year's courtship, so I'm happy for them. So I just want to say congratulations.
All right.
Congratulations. Now, from what I hear, the Pride Parade, you said it was going on tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Twin will be down there passing out honey buns with his name and number on it. So,
oh boy,
he's trying to scare up some action. What are we gonna go to? Oh, let's go to Donald Trump and his lies. You know, he tells so many lies that you just don't have time to debunk them all. But he said that a 350-foot cut was made in that.
Yeah, in the tarp covering the pool. So
yeah, that's.
Somebody would have to go. I don't know how deep it is. Maybe 3 feet deep. I don't know, 2 feet deep. I'm not sure how deep that water is.
Yeah, it's not very deep.
Yeah, it's about 2 feet.
It's basic science, Lincoln. That material that they used for the pool, it reacted with the 12% hydrogen peroxide that once you expose it to UV, it broke down the material. So that's why it is peeling up. Just like hydrogen peroxide in your house. That we can get at the store comes in a brown bottle to keep out the UV. Mm-hmm. That's what happens when it's exposed to UV. And 350-foot, Lincoln, that's the length of a football field, or more than the length of a football field. So if you want to believe the lies that he tells, that
oh yeah,
you are more than welcome to believe.
Yeah, that's just another one of his pranks to fool America. He thinks everybody believes his lies. I mean, he's got that mentality. He thinks if he tells a lie, everybody will believe it.
Yep. Well, most dummies will believe it. Most folks grift him.
Yes.
And even with the former Auburn coach who said that Obama should be arrested, once again, it's deflection. Whenever they mention Obama's name, they're trying to deflect something.
Oh, yeah.
So his issue is that he's running for governor of Alabama, and you need a 7-year residency.
Mm-hmm.
But all the information he shared, he voted and had a house in Florida during that time, so he may be disqualified for even running for governor.
Right. Is that crazy or what? Unbelievable.
So yeah. And, to the folks bringing up stuff there, I expect Brother James to bring a couple of dozen boxes of those number 2 Ticonderoga pencils for the kiddos. And please refrain from bringing Nautica tennis shoes to the event. We don't want our kids to get joked, but some people, may not have a problem.
Oh, boy. All right.
All right. You have a great weekend.
Thanks for your call. All right. That's Brent Beard. And don't forget, school supplies, we're collecting them right now. Just bring them on over to the station. Alicia's downstairs. She's got a big box, and she's got tickets. She's got a little slip for you to fill out with your name and phone number. And you'll have a chance to win tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival. Yes. And your chances are better at winning if you bring a prize. No, your chances are better at winning if you bring supplies over here for the kiddos for school than they would be trying to call 513-749-1230. I'm telling you, the odds are a lot better if you bring school supplies over here between now and 12:30. If you do that, your odds increase drastically from trying to be one select caller out of thousands of people calling to try to win those tickets. And all you have to do is make a little trip to 705 Central Avenue, 45202. Put it in your phone, 705 Central Avenue, 45202. And your phone will bring you right here to Centennial Plaza. And you walk in the first building if you're facing the buildings, there's 3 buildings. If you're facing the buildings, we're the building on the left. Just walk on in the lobby, and the guard will show you right in the room there, and Alicia will be sitting there with a table and a box, and you can drop the supplies in the box, and she'll let you enter for your chance to win tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival. Just that easy. Yeah. And gym shoes of all sizes, new gym shoes also. Bring those down. Some of these stores have some great deals on gym shoes. They do. Or if you're from the South, tennis shoes. If you're from the South, the tennis shoes. Yes. So, we take all shoes right here. All right. Let's move along. Looks like the Pharaoh is up. Pharaoh, what's going on?
Hey, Lincoln. Yeah, I'll talk about a few things. You were saying you were 40 years old when your last child was born.
Yes.
You say 36. I was 31 when my last child was born.
Okay.
They're 45 years old now. My youngest, 45 years old.
Okay.
You met my oldest daughter.
Yeah, I met her. Yeah.
My oldest daughter, Maria.
Mm-hmm. I remember meeting her, yes.
She's my oldest child. She's 57.
Okay.
She's 57. So as Clarence Carter said back in 1986, I've been stroking a long time. But moving along, Lincoln, you mentioned about the senators and how they're afraid of Trump.
Yes.
Look at it like this. They probably are afraid of Trump because, Trump is afraid of Putin. Because, Putin has that tape of Trump being a freak. Trump has the goods on a lot of those senators.
Yeah.
So the senators, a lot of them are flying under the radar because all of them are doing things illegally, basically. Just like the one Democratic senator, what's his name, Menendez, one about the gold, remember?
Oh,
His wife, remember
the
situation about the gold?
That was a senator, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. All of them are basically flying under the radar.
Yeah,
so
Rolex watches and all kinds of stuff.
If I go against you might expose me in terms of, what you know about what I'm doing illegal. So that's why, they don't make Trump mad.
Yes.
Trump doesn't make Putin mad.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln, you spoke about that preacher.
Yes. Laying hands on. Yeah.
Don't you know something, Lincoln?
What?
That man could have harassed the customers all day. His congregation, all he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
If it got to that point where it was so bad, that's what the police are for.
Right.
To put your hands on this man, that constitutes assault.
But he was doing something with the school, with the church buses.
Oh, that stuff.
And then this guy come up talking smack. You ain't got time for that stuff.
That's what the police are for. Let them earn their money.
Yeah.
Put your hands on anybody, that constitutes assault.
Yeah.
So the preacher should go to jail. You say he should get off.
Well, he's been arrested.
Go to
He's
jail.
Yeah, he might get off.
Right.
I'm thinking he's going to get
He should
off.
go to jail.
If he brings the
for
Bible up
assault.
in court, if he brings that Bible up and
He can bring the white man don't pay no mind to no Bible. He made that for you. See, he don't do anything in accordance with the Bible.
Yes,
so
they
if he
do.
did, he wouldn't be practicing his racism.
Oh boy. Well,
You
you
know?
might have a point there.
See, so that's only for you to keep you under control.
They're having the Greek festival this weekend. Can we celebrate with the Greeks?
Are you agree?
No.
Well, okay then. You answer your own question. Lincoln, speaking about, all these, looking at the news, all these tornadoes,
Yes.
earthquakes,
Yes.
I told you, with all this religion and all this stuff, it runs people crazy. That's why I tell black people, we don't need these things. You remember that case a few weeks ago where that black woman shot her 12-year-old child in the head?
I think I do. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
And
I
you know
remember
why
that. Yeah,
she
I remember.
did it? Because the devil told her to.
Yeah, she did say
See
that.
what I'm saying about religion? It runs people crazy. All of those tornadoes and everything that we had, all them Christian people running the church, you mean God tore their houses up, tore the church up, and the church is supposed to be God's home, right?
Yeah.
And you going to tear your own house up?
Like I
Now think of
say,
that.
he's a hands-off God. He's hands-off.
He's hands-off, hands-on, but the bottom line is there ain't nobody out there. Nature does what it does. Lincoln, nature doesn't care about your religion. It doesn't care about your faith. It doesn't care about what church you go to, how much money you put in the basket on Sunday, how much you pray. Nature does not care. Nature does what it does to you, me, or anybody else, irrespective of what I believe about the church.
All right, Pharaoh. Thanks for your call. All right, Pharaoh. We can't go to the Greek festival this weekend because we're not Greek. We better not be seen near that festival because we're not Greek. He said that says it all right there. I'm sure there'll be white folks there who are not Greek and all kind of people, Indian people there who are not Greek, but black folks can't go because we're not Greek.
Well, I mean, some folks go to these different things just to
sample the food. Yeah.
Curiosity. Their friends are going, they get invited,
Yeah, I never had any baklava. I think that's how they call it, what they call it. I never had any of that, but it's supposed to be good. Baklava. I think that's it.
Okay.
Whatever. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Reverend Lynch, Bill, Nettie, and Curtis Wells. Oh, boy. I wish he would stop calling Sharpton. I really do. Let's take a break. 12:30, The Buzz.
Bringing you the stories that go beyond the headlines. The Tavis Smiley Show.
This is Tavis Smiley.
Baklava. Is that good enough for you, Brent? How am I running from Wells? Everybody say it's good. That baklava is good, Terrence. I might have to go up to the, what do they call it, festival? The Greek Panegyri Festival, something like that. I might have to stop up there and get me some baklava.
You can put it with your fried chicken. What is that made of? Do you know?
I don't know. It's some kind of dessert.
Oh, I didn't know it was a dessert.
It's a dessert, yeah.
Oh.
Some kind of dessert.
I went to Kroger yesterday, and they normally sell like a slice of cake for, $2 or $3. They had a whole cake for like about $3.
Really?
Knowing damn well I shouldn't have gotten the whole damn cake. I got the whole cake. I was like, man, I'm saving money, but I shouldn't be eating this damn cake. It was, oh boy, I tell you. Those cakes and pies.
Unbelievable. Dang, what was I getting ready to say? Dang, something I was getting ready to say. Damn, it just slipped my mind just that quick. It'll come back to me. Maybe an hour from now. Is the Walking Club under investigation for making money with closing the health gap? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? They sponsored the shirts. What are you talking about under investigation? Jeez. I tell you white boys, y'all don't want black folks to do nothing, do you? Y'all white boys, you need to stop it. When y'all ain't getting something and blacks getting it, y'all get crazy.
Of course, the cake was good. I couldn't put that spoon down fast enough. Oh, man, I tell you. I always try to just get it by the slice because I don't want to eat a whole cake. But, man, I couldn't pass up that deal. I'm like, wow.
Oh, that's right. Reverend Lynch's teen party is tonight where they don't dance.
What?
Where they just stand around and look. You know? I don't know who the DJ is. Who's the DJ?
Are you saying that's the way it's structured or just kids just don't dance anymore?
They just don't dance anymore.
Okay.
He said they don't know how to party.
Oh, gotcha. They're all on their phones.
Yep.
That's what they call socializing now, being on their phones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but social media is online socializing, so.
Such a big difference. Every day, your actions could help save a life. Learn how you can help at veteranscrisisline.net.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Take us with you wherever you go. Download the Buzz app for your smartphone today. For details, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you. It's Friday. The weekend is here. It might be kind of wet on and off over the weekend, but not a complete washout is what they're saying. All right, let's, tonight, the big teenage party out at New Prospect Baptist Church. Reverend Damon Lynch III, are you ready for the young folks tonight?
Yes, sir. It's going down. It's going to be indoors. We're going to be in the gym. So all young kids, 13 to 18, come on out. We got food, we got fun, we got the music, we got games, we got prizes. 13 to 18, the young people are going to prove that they can get together without drama.
Yes.
And have a great time. So please, parents, grandparents, drop them off. Tonight, New Prospect Baptist Church, 1580 Summit, from 8 to 11. They're going to party the way we used to party when we were teenagers.
Now, can you get them up to dance? Are they dancing?
Not yet. It's tough, man.
I know. Who's the DJ? Maybe he's not playing the right music for them to dance.
Well,
I don't know.
We got a different DJ than we had last month.
Okay.
They keep telling me that this DJ can rock the house, so I'm praying that he can. So we got him up once. They did a TikTok dance. Right?
Okay.
So,
okay. Well, who's the DJ? Who's the DJ? Did you get his name? Who's the DJ this week?
No, I didn't get him. They just told me. I don't even know his name.
Okay.
But I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
But also, let me share that one of your callers passed away, Jimmy Wilkerson. Jimmy loved to call your show. He died on Thursday.
Oh, man.
He was a member of our church.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, we're praying for his wife, that God comforts her. And then today at 1, I'm going to a street signing for James Johnson. James Johnson was the founder of the Swell program
that raised up a lot of these young black lawyers in our city. So at 1 o'clock at City Hall, because of the weather, we're going to dedicate a street to James Johnson. So I'm looking forward to that, too.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, tonight, 8 to 11,
tonight,
young
8 to
people
11,
come on
it's
out.
free. It's free and open to the teenagers.
Yeah, man. We got walking tacos, food. I mean, they're going to have a good time. So, and it's a black and white party. So I'm already dressed, got my white on.
Okay.
And I'm ready.
All right. Well, it sounds good to me. Maybe you should have some kind of offer some cash money for the best dancer or something just to get them going.
We are.
Okay.
Yep, we got it.
Okay.
Yep. You on top of it.
Yes. I know what you have to do to get these kids up dancing. You gotta motivate them there. So let me know. See if you can get some video of them dancing. Or maybe you can't take the video of the kids. I don't know. But anyway, just let me know if they're dancing.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
We'll talk to you. All right. Why won't these kids? They just like their parents. They just like their parents. You go to the club, everybody's leaning, all the dudes leaning against the wall. Got a drink in their hand. Some of them don't even have a drink in their hand. Just leaning against the wall, checking out the women. Unbelievable. And the kids see that, so they do that.
No, the kids are not in the club.
Oh, that's right. They don't see. They don't see
Ware.
that. They don't see that.
It's just they are. The phones in the screens, basically.
Yeah.
That's how they socialize.
Yes. Well, free event tonight at the church, and hopefully kids will get off the street. And go and have a great time, and just like that, it's free. They got food there. And you got DJ, and hey, I tell you, it sounds like a pretty good party. Now, back in the day, at the Apple on Chester Road, the teenagers would come out, and they would party till the music stopped. They were dancing to the music, and then when the music stopped, play one more. They always wanted me to play one more. And the guy who owned the Apple would be looking like, I got to get these Negroes out of here. I'm paying the cops overtime. But, those kids back in the day, they knew how to party. They knew how to dance. I don't know what these kids are doing. I guess they are preoccupied with their phones to dance, They're busy looking at their phones, and they don't want to dance. We didn't have cell phones back in the day. There were no cell phones. There were no beepers or anything like that.
But at least with a beeper, you look at who's beeping.
Yes.
And if you need to make a call, you'll leave, but you'll come back.
Yeah. The beepers came, I don't know what year the beepers started, but it was after the days of the Apple. I think it was. It had to be in the 80s when beepers started, I do believe. Because the Apple's heyday was mainly in the 70s, So I don't know. What year did the people start getting beepers? And then the people that will beep you with their number, then 911. That means you had to call them right away. It was really important if they put 911 on there. That meant drop what you're doing and call them like right now.
Yeah, go find a phone booth right now.
Jeez.
You had to use phone booths.
Oh, my God. And sometimes I used to be careful where I stopped to use the phone because you go in the phone booth and it smelled like somebody just had used the bathroom in there. And then I didn't want to touch the handle of the phone. It was just nasty. Some of those phones, they were just nasty. Let's break for news, and then we'll come back. 513-749-1230, The Lincoln Ware Show, 1230, The Buzz.
1230 AM, WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of The Lincoln Ware Show.
Cincinnati police are continuing to investigate Sunday's fatal shooting of a man at Fairview Park. 18-year-old Cornelius Edrington Jr. was shot at around 1 a.m. and died at the scene. No arrests have been made. Anyone with information on the shooting is encouraged to contact police. A groundbreaking ceremony is being scheduled for a new Marriott hotel in Cincinnati's downtown area. The development in the Covington Center district will include a rooftop terrace, conference rooms, ballrooms, and a sky bridge connecting the hotel to the First Financial Center and parking. Groundbreaking is scheduled for July 21st. The search for a missing Covington man is over. Police say they spoke to 64-year-old Todd Garland regarding an investigation on June 10th and that he flew to Paris, France the following day. He had not been heard from since. His body was found in Paris on Tuesday. A man wanted in connection with the shooting deaths of 3 people in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood is now in custody. Police found the 3 people shot dead at a location on Millvale Court late Saturday night. 62-year-old James Lewis was arrested yesterday on 3 counts of murder. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Don't leave us in the car. Take us with you. Go to your favorite app store, search WDBZ, and download the Buzz app today.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Maybe I can bring the Reds some luck. I wore the Reds Connect outfit today because they can't seem to buy a game. I tell you. Who do they play tonight? They're up in, I think they play the Pittsburgh or somewhere. I don't know who they play tonight, but hopefully they can win. Does it matter who they play? Just win again. Get a hit. And win a game. Jeez. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln, Ware with you. Somebody said, Lincoln, why don't you DJ? And I would not know the first song to play for these teenagers nowadays. Are you kidding me? Yeah. Who was that? Tierra Powell says coming to town? Somebody, Ricky, somebody. Who did she say she was coming? One of the celebrities coming tomorrow.
I forgot who she said it was. I forgot.
I really don't know who he is. So I know I don't know this music for these young folks nowadays. They need to get DJ Supreme over there one Friday night. So maybe he can stir them up. I don't know. DJ Supreme from The Wiz. He might be able to play some music. Oh, Little Scrappy. That's who it was.
Oh, Little Scrappy.
Yeah, Little Scrappy.
These kids don't listen to Little Scrappy.
Okay.
Yeah, they're Little Scrappy. He's up in age now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little Scrappy. Yeah, I can't. I need to listen to some of his music.
Okay.
See if I like Little Scrappy. Yeah. Little Scrappy.
The name says it all.
The name says it all. Yeah. He's a scrapper. Yeah. Bill, how are you, Bill?
I'm doing great. I'm at the center right now.
Oh, man, you live at the center, don't you?
I do it 2 days a week, Monday and Friday.
Okay, it seems like you're there every day.
No, I'm not there every day. I do dialysis Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I have Wednesday, my day off to myself.
Okay.
And my remedy is I don't answer the phone.
Okay.
I be on the phone.
Oh, boy. All right.
Yeah, listening to the Buzz. I want to talk about Lionel Richie.
Oh, yeah. He was up there singing, had to sit down, and they had to end up taking him to the hospital.
Yeah, because he had some kind of attack or something. And it's just a thing where he's getting that age. He's, 77 years old? Wow. I didn't think he was. I thought he was kind of about, 71.
No, Lionel Richie is 77.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about Trump.
Yes.
He canceled his project and everything.
What project?
Music Center or whatever it was that he was.
Oh, I bet he's still going. He had a few people that's going to do it. It's going to be like a scaled-down version starring Donald Trump.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That's just like Larry Hagman singing the blues.
Yes.
Dallas. I do want to send a shout-out to T.C., my main man.
Yes.
And I tell you, Mr. Ware, aren't you kind of rough on the Farrell?
What do you mean?
I mean, he tries to influence the youth pretty much.
Huh?
I mean, I have yet to meet him, and I'm looking forward to meeting him. Because, I mean, he's got a lot of knowledge and everything and all that. I mean, I heard that he was a hell of a DJ back in the day and all that. And, I mean, it's he cannot compare the TC or you, you know. So, I mean, I call it the way I see it, that he's very knowledgeable.
Yes.
And I do want to send a shout-out to my man Chico. I heard the confrontation between you and him the other day.
Chico is the man.
Yeah, he is. And you know what? He's definitely a mentor.
Yes.
He would definitely stray kids into the right direction.
Yes. All right.
And I salute him for that. So I just want to say that I'm looking forward to hearing my song on Sunday Soul Classic.
What was your song?
Commodore's Fancy Dancer.
Fancy Dancer. All right.
You told me to leave it be because it might be in there, so I didn't call. But I guarantee you this, around Wednesday, I'm going to have my request in.
All right.
All right. Take care. Hey, Terrence, keep that music popping. Now go ahead and play that boring effect.
Thanks for your call, Bill.
I can handle it.
All right. Okay.
Okay, Bill, the boring is not for you, Bill.
Right.
Number one, I'm playing instrumentals from YouTube. Number two, when I hit the boring, it's because I'm playing the boring instrumentals from YouTube. It's got nothing to do with you, Bill.
Right.
But I appreciate you.
He wants it to have something to do with him, though. He wants it.
I don't think so.
Right. All right. Let's move along. 513-749-1230. Curtis Wells called Sharpton the other day, and he mentioned Evanston. What the hell does Sharpton know about Evanston? Give me a break.
Hold on 1 second. Why is it that you and your other callers are so off point about information with black folks? Keep it 100. Are you all being paid, or are you just being incompetent when we have a public policy conversation and the primary target?
You in this public policy. You in this public policy conversation. You know, what kind of trip are you on?
Wait a minute. You said Evanston. You think you talking about the community of Evanston?
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Right?
You mentioned that to Sharpton. It was
Mr.
something
Ware,
about
once again,
a tax abatement.
I say,
it was something about a tax abatement or something, and you said just like in Evanston. And I'm like, what the hell? Sharpton don't know a damn thing about Evanston.
How come you can't be clear about the information like with Idea School? With that conversation, you say, why do I call Sharpton? Let me tell you why I call Sharpton, and people can check the boxes. May 17th, 1980, the March for Justice and Dignity in Law, Mississippi. I attended with the SCLC of Jackson County, Mississippi. That's my first time I cut my teeth in civil rights. I was at that march.
And what year was this?
1980, when I was in high school, 46 years ago.
And what kind
of march was justice? It was in Law, Mississippi, the KKK stronghold. There was a march because of workers' rights with Sanderson's forms, where African American women were having issues. The unionists did something in '79.
Okay.
They had the working conditions. Okay, so when you say why am I doing it? Okay, Lincoln, here's another date for you. February. I had to call Dwight the other day. February. We think it was 2 weeks after Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. Within the same 24-hour cycle, Nelson Mandela was set free. That same weekend of February, 2 weeks later, we had a March of Solidarity through Avondale in February of 1990. Were you at that march?
No, I wasn't.
Dwight was at that march.
Which
Mr.
one?
Wells was at that march.
Which one was it? Which march was that now?
Listen to me. 2 weeks after Nelson Mandela was released, there were global solidarity marches with him being released, all right? He had been locked up for 27 years. Dwight was at that march. We think the Human Relations Commission organized it. It went through Avondale in 1990. I'm giving you check marks on activism, like Dwight says, when and where. If you can't call out when and where on saying stuff, I'm just saying this is not. This is nothing.
I don't remember. I don't remember what I had on back in 1980 or whatever year you're talking about. I might have been at the march. I don't know. What difference does it make? What difference does it make?
Hold on a second. Were you in Law, Mississippi?
No.
May 17th, 1980.
No,
okay,
I
was. Now hold on 1 second.
And so what are we supposed to do? Back no hand flips because you were in Law, Mississippi?
Mr. Ware's called credibility. Now look here.
I went down to what was the name of this Louisiana town? Remember where the boys, 5 boys, were arrested down in Louisiana? Jenna 6. I was down there. I went down there. I did a show from Jenna, Louisiana.
And you know what? The same issue with Jenna 6. Hold on 1 second. The same issue with Jenna 6 is the same issue with Carmelo Anthony. Lack of guidance on how to conduct yourself in public. The same issue. No. What happened? No, you go there. What happened with Jenna 6? Some African-American students went and stood under a tree by white students who didn't want them around and caused problems. What happened? Those African-American students went and mingled with some whites and became hostile. Same thing with Carmelo. He's at a district track meet. He goes to the
Jenna 6, it was different. It was different with the Jenna 6. It was different, I'm telling you. I can't remember the whole story now, but it was a lot different than that. Trust me.
Mr. Ware, is Ware as well. What Evanston is Evanston, Illinois, and First Repair. The woman's name is Rue Simmons. She was on the Board of Aldermen from 2017. She's the new face of doing this, what they call local reparations nationally. It is garbage.
No. Thanks for your call. Okay. Thanks for your call. And the Jenna 6, that took off nationwide. Whatever little march he went to down in Mississippi, it didn't have the juice of the Jenna 6. Tom Joyner even did his show from down there. I think Sybil Wilkes was down there instead of Tom, and she would do live cut-ins from down there in that little one-horse town. It had one store, had a Walmart, and railroad tracks. One side of the tracks the white folks live on, the other side the black folks live on. I remember that. Jenna, Louisiana. That was a long way. I drove all the way down there. I was working at WCIN at the time. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah. They're still looking for Ricky Orlando Lee. I think that's the guy. Yeah, Ricky Orlando Lee. Man, I can't believe this guy. He fired 29 rounds, killing Bria Wade and injuring the other person in the car. And they're still looking for this guy. And he'll bring a lot of money in. So if you know where he is, you better find him. Get that cash money. But the girl that he shot, man, she's a beautiful-looking young lady. Can't believe it. Folks have gone crazy out there. He had an AR-15. Jeez. All right. Let's go to Miss Nettie. Miss Nettie, what are you doing on a Friday morning?
I done been to the store, Roses. Pat, how you doing, young lady? And I will say, oh, my God, they were so nice to me. And I went over to Save-A-Lots. Oh, yeah. Yes, to buy a few things. And Mr. Craig Foster took me. Thank you, Lincoln. Mm-hmm. And you get one free grass cutting, okay? For you, the lady of walk and talk.
That's all right, Miss Nettie.
Hey, Sharon Ware, the lady of walk and talk.
You don't have to come and cut my grass for free. No, that's okay.
Oh, God. You know what?
First of all, how you going to get to my house to cut the grass?
Well, I'm hoping that you will bring me out.
Oh, my God. See, if I have to do all that, yeah, I'm okay with
that. Hey, you can leave us. And we'll go, hey, Mr. Melvin,
I'm not putting a lawnmower in my car and have it smelling like grass and gas and all kind of stuff.
Shit.
I'm not doing that.
I'm talking to First Lady. How you doing, First Lady? Our First Lady of Walk and Talk, Sharon Ware.
Yes.
And to Lincoln Ware, the man of power.
Yes.
Okay, and to the real Terrence Howard. And, oh, my God, I wish I could come to your dance over there, Reverend Lynch.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But, hey, I can't do it, baby, but I'm ready to cut a rug.
You fire those teenagers up. They get up and dance once you got on the dance floor.
They get up and dance with me.
Yeah, yeah. You be dancing like Sweet
Alice. And I'm going to
Alice.
say the real Terrence Howard. Oh, he is a delight.
Yes, yes.
He's a delight.
Yes.
Oh, I want you to play One Less Bell to Answer, One Less
Egg to
Fry.
Yes.
Now, you know the fifth dimensions.
Well, you have to call it in. I'm not just
called it in already.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right.
Okay.
And I just want to say hello to everyone. And the Cincinnati Reds, hey!
Go
you
Reds.
Gonna win tonight, baby.
They need to win. They need to win desperately.
No, they're going to win.
They better.
They're going to win.
I got the uniform on. That's good luck.
Oh, well, hey, they're going to win.
All right.
All right. And I want to say hello to everyone. And I'm just loving the radio. Okay. And thank you, Mr. Foster, Mr. Craig Foster, for taking me to the store.
Oh, boy.
All right. God bless.
Thanks for your call.
And have a beautiful day, young man.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Unbelievable. And she wants to cut my grass for free. But I got to go pick her and the lawnmower up, put that stuff in my car, and then take her to my house, then let her cut the grass, and then put the stuff back in my car and take her back home. I don't think so. I think I'll let the guys who are cutting my grass now continue to do it. They're doing a great job. Yes, they are. Okay. Let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
Hey, y'all, what up? This your boy, Ricky Smiley. I want to drop you an invite to something a little more personal.
This is Ricky Smiley on the Spot, where...
Who? Oh, really? Oh, boy. Cadillac Records. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. She hit the bottle early. Hit the bottle early.
Miss Nettie said if you pick her up, she'll go there.
Now, why would I do that? Why would I do that? I'd rather pay my guys to cut my grass. They be done. It'll take Miss Nettie all day. They be done in 20 minutes. Edging, gets all the, I probably had grass all on the street, the sidewalk, all in the driveway. Oh, my God.
She got to take a rest break every 5 minutes.
I got to go pick her up. And who wants grass and gas from a lawnmower smell in your car? Oh, my God. I would not put her lawnmower in my Cadillac. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Miss Nettie has lost her mind. She is crazy as hell. Was it 2006? No, I don't think it was 2006. Maybe. Was it 2006? I thought I was working at WCIN when that happened. Maybe I wasn't. I could have sworn I was at CIN. Maybe I wasn't. Man, yeah, it was 2006. Damn.
You said you were CIN in 2006?
No, I wasn't. I thought I was at CIN when the Gen 6 had their deal.
Oh.
But they said it was in 2006, so I had to be here.
Oh, yeah. You were definitely here.
I was here, yeah.
I was here in 2006.
Yeah. Okay, I know it was 2006, man. But, Tom Joyner worked at WCIN, and then when I moved over here, he moved over here. But I thought we both were still at CIN then. But it was 2006, I was right here. Frog and Nettie Lawn Service.
Frog is letting Miss Nettie get all these rides from these strange men. What is wrong with Frog?
Now, that was Craig Foster. That was the guy that dated Lady C.
Oh, my God. The one that came out naked. Oh, Miss Nettie. Oh, she got more than a ride. Oh, boy.
Now, everybody else got the laugh, and Jerica, she's got the frowning emoji. Everybody else got the sideways or looking straight, but Jerica, she has to have the different one. I'm the mischief maker. James Muhammad is the peacemaker. Oh, that's the side-eye emoji? Okay. Why are you looking side-eyed?
Talk station.
It is official. You understand me?
I'm a real mother for ya. Johnny Guitar Watson. That's what it sounds like. Superman lover. 1230 WDBZ, the buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. Lincoln Ware with you. And don't forget, the 38th Midwest Regional Black Family Reunion returns to Cincinnati August 13th through the 16th. Thousands of people from across the region be there for a free celebration of black culture, community empowerment, and family, featuring live entertainment, a career fair, parade, and more. If you need more details, go to myblackfamilyreunion.org. Go there, and you'll get all the information. Don't forget, we're looking for those school supplies. Bring them over, and you'll get registered to win tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival, and your odds will increase drastically if you bring those school supplies over here. Give them to Alicia downstairs. She'll put them in the box, and she'll let you register to win tickets to the music festival that we're giving away later this afternoon. And like I say, your odds are a lot better if you do that than it would if you try to call me and be the fifth caller. You know what I mean? Can you imagine how hard it is and how many people are trying at the same time to get in? Your odds are not good, but they're better if you're one of I'm figuring maybe 20 people who might show up with school supplies or gym shoes for the kids. If you're one of 20, your odds are good. You might be one of those people. I'm telling you. All right, let's move along. 513-749-1230. Looks like Blade and then Lena. We're coming to you after Blade. Blade, how are you?
Hey, buddy. How's it going?
Pretty good. What's up?
What's up with you? Hey, that's nice of Miss Natty, but don't she know you sit on a couple of acres?
I don't sit on a couple of acres, but I just I had to go through too much for her to even cut my grass. And I don't know when the last time she's had that lawnmower, those blades sharpened on that lawnmower.
Hey, I notice when you bring people to the community, they act like they are superstars and act like people really take them serious. Michael Burke, a.k.a. you named him Pharaoh. He's no Tony Browder. He's no Dick Gregory. Like I said, Dick Gregory started that. A.k.a. Michael Burke, a.k.a. Pharaoh, didn't make up or invent anything. Have he ever been out of Cincinnati?
Pharaoh? Yeah, I'm sure he has.
Okay, but like I said, and
I think he's been to California. He's been to California, I think.
But he's never been to Africa, though.
No.
Okay, I can't take a person seriously when they speak to squirrels and say ghosts took money out of their pockets.
Oh.
But you always talking bad about the Creator. I think he's jealous of Jesus because Jesus has a book after him, and he's famous. He's really famous. I think Pharaoh wants to be Cincinnati's little Jesus.
How can anybody be jealous of Jesus? How you going to be jealous of Jesus?
Has he ever said anything good about Jesus?
No, because he doesn't believe in Jesus.
Because he's a hater. It's just like the one cat you brought to the community, A.K. Mississippi James, you're starting to see he's a hater too. They don't believe in nothing, but they want to be little cult leaders and say they bringing people together. Don't nobody want to hear that stuff from these old cats.
Yes.
If you come to them new cats with that stuff, you might just get shot.
And what do you think about Ponytail Wells?
You brought him to the community. He's confused. I don't understand. He's always talking about black power, but he's against black people.
I didn't bring him to I believe that, but I didn't bring him to the community. He was born in the community.
Well, he has turned on his own self and has turned on his own people.
I agree with you.
And I noticed a lot of them cats, like Ray and them, they don't. I don't think they have women and don't like women. That cat named Bill, do he ever dedicate songs to women?
No, not that I can recall.
I'm mixed and confused about these cats 60 and over that don't have women and don't never talk about women. So that you brought them to the community, but it's all good. And I want to tell you one more thing before I get off the phone. Tell Julie she got good taste.
Okay.
I like that tall drink of glass that she had over there in the white. Have a good one.
Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. I bet you he wouldn't say that to her face. She was looking for you, Blade. She was looking for you. All right. 513-749-1230. Let's go to Lena. Lena, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing well, Mr. Ware, and how are you this Friday?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. I just I must mention that nothing that takes me off more than when someone doesn't have a point about what they're talking about.
Okay.
Keep on talking.
Yes.
But I had thought about Cadillac Records specifically as one of those movies that showed when segregation had occurred during what is his name? And during the concert, and they ran up on the stage. The white girls ran up on the stage.
What concert was that? What do you mean?
Oh, in Cadillac Records with Etta James and
You talking about when the cops held them back for running up on stage? I don't know. What about them running up on stage?
It was the first time that they had unsegregated Chuck Berry. He was performing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I just I like movies that show all that history.
I don't know whether that was Cadillac Records or not. Was Chuck Berry in Cadillac Records? Maybe he was.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
And
but Chuck had he had some problems with those young white girls.
Yes, exactly. Him and but the band Muddy Waters.
Yes.
Yeah.
Howlin' Wolf. Oh.
Yes. That's the guy that always played in Blood and Bone, and also
he played
Chicago
in
Fire.
Chicago Fire. He was the captain in Chicago Fire. Yes.
Yes. I thought about something I've been meaning to bring up for quite a while. A Sunday Soul Classic. I never hear anyone speak of it. They never play it. Don't give them any credit. Marvin Gaye, when he performed the national anthem in 1983 at the NBA
All-Star Game. All-Star Game.
Oh, my goodness. That's the best performance I ever heard.
Yes. Yeah, normally you don't play that as a regular, as part of your rotation, the national anthem. No, that's not part of the regular rotation. But, yeah, he did a great job on that one. Yes, he did.
Oh, it's just, oh, my goodness. It just took me aback when I first really listened to it. And there was a drop the mic moment.
Yeah. Yes, it was. Yep. He did a great job. All right, Lena.
Well, it was a pleasure.
Well, yeah, good talking to you. Are you a first-time caller, Lena?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Next time I call, I may have a different tag name.
Oh, boy. Okay. You don't want anybody to catch up with you.
Yeah, I got to,
All right, Lena.
Nice talking with you.
All right. Thanks for your call.
My pleasure.
Okay. Sound like she worked for Chick-fil-A. My pleasure. Yes. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. 12:30, The Buzz.
What's happening, good people? It's your cousin Trip Fontaine, and this is the Trip After Dark podcast.
So I told them to go to therapy. I don't need therapy. I don't need to talk to no stranger about, what? All my stuff is fine.
One of the things I've been thinking about when we talk about safety is harm. When I talk about accountability and we talk about love, we have to consider we do each other harm.
This is the Trip After Dark podcast. Listen on the Trip After Dark app and urban1podcast.com.
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, school is fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single year. Call 513-991-7445 to apply today. Idea Public Schools. We are crew, not passengers.
Spots are filling fast. Don't miss your chance to enroll today. Call Idea now at 513-991-7445 to speak with the team and secure your student seat. That's 513-991-7445. Or for quick, easy access, apply online anytime at ideapublicschools.org. That's ideapublicschools.org. A brighter future starts here. Apply today before seats are gone.
Being isolated and lonely can be harmful to your health, resulting in high blood pressure, a greater risk of heart disease, and early onset dementia. So it's important to build and maintain social connections. Try a new hobby, volunteer, exercise, or use your phone or other device to stay in touch. Visit connecttoeffect.org to find resources and ways to stay connected. Presented by AARP Foundation with support from United Healthcare.
We are the keepers of the wild, America's original and most invested conservationists. For more than 80 years, we've been committed to conserving wildlife and the natural landscapes that define our nation. From rugged alpine ridgelines to peaceful tall grass prairies, we've supported the conservation of more than 36 miles of American wildlands. Our funding has led to cleaner water, fresher air, and improved wildlife habitat. From abundant fish and waterfowl populations to robust deer and elk herds, nothing is more important than maintaining wild spaces for adventurers to explore and wildlife to thrive. We are America's hunters and target shooters, stewards of the American outdoors.
America's hunters and target shooters, along with firearm, ammunition, and archery manufacturers, have invested more than $46 billion to help state fish and wildlife agencies manage and protect wildlife and wildlands across America. For more information, visit outdoorstewards.org.
Your home is a big investment. If you live in a condominium or homeowners association, decisions by your board and community manager affect you. Is your board knowledgeable? Is your manager trained? Is your investment protected? CAI, Community Associations Institute, can give you the tools to protect your home and community. CAI is a nonprofit organization with resources for your board, community managers, and free information for homeowners like you. CAI at responsiblecommunities.com.
Giving voice to the community. We are the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. It is Friday. Let's find out what's cooking at the Dukester. What's cooking over there?
Hey, good morning to you, Lincoln, and happy Friday, Buzz listeners, and welcome to the weekend. It's a cool, rainy day today, but I'm sure it's going to turn out all right. Now, don't forget, next Saturday is the day of the all-white day party hosted by Upscale Events at the Willow Event Center, located at 7881 Coleraine Avenue. I have your tickets, so if you get a chance, stop on by the Dukester and pick them up. Now, tonight we're going to be playing cards at the Dukester from 7 until 11, and you're all invited, so stop in and play a hand or two. It's free, it's open to the public, and it's also BYOB, and food will be available. Now, on the Dukester's menu today, you can stop in for our grilled, fully loaded turkey burger with onion rings and coleslaw. You can also have our world most famous Texas chili. Plenty of ground beef with peppers and onions and just the right amount of herbs and spices with cheese and crackers. And you can also get our Caribbean stir-fried chicken over rice with Texas toast. Now, my pick for today is our St. Louis barbecue ribs with that one-of-a-kind barbecue sauce with macaroni and cheese. Take care of one another. Stay safe, and have a blessed weekend, everybody. Talk to you later, Lincoln.
All right, that's the Dukester. I don't know whether that was rain or was that something frying in the skillet. I don't know. But you can hear something in the background back there. Something's cooking, or either that was the rain. 1230 WDBZ, we are the Buzz of Cincinnati. You know, the Gaskins Foundation and Stimulating Futures team are excited to share stories of blacks throughout 2026 because of so many of our innovators, our inventors, our thinkers are still hidden figures. That's right, whose stories deserve to be told every day of the year. Now today, we're recognizing the original hidden figure. We're talking Katherine Johnson, who used math to help power us to the moon. Her work helped illuminate the modern world. Yes, and that spirit of innovation lives on today through leaders like Dr. Joy Moore Cruz, electrical engineer, former UC and Xavier math professor, and current dean of arts and science at Picasso Hernando State College in Florida, and founder of the Math Empowerment Center. So join us as we celebrate these pioneers and many more through Stimulating Adventures, our animated series highlighting the history makers in science, technology, engineering, and math. And don't forget about the episode Katherine Johnson and the math that reached the moon. You can see that online or on YouTube. All you have to do is search Stimulating Adventures or go to the website stimulatingadventures.com. Do that today. Stimulating Adventures, where the past inspires the future. Yes, and you'll be good to go. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. Let's go to T. T, how are you?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Ware?
Pretty good. What's up?
Hey, look here. Have you ever heard of HAARP?
Heard of what now?
HAARP.
Spell it.
It's HAARP.
HAARP.
No, you never heard of it. Well, it's a building up in Alaska.
Yeah.
That that controls the weather.
Oh, God.
Now they have this machine. They say they closed it down, but they have this machine in Alaska. They have it in Europe. They have it in China, and they have it in South America. That's why we having this crazy weather.
Oh, God. Who told you that?
Hey, look.
Who told you that?
I've been there. I seen the building, and we got kicked. I was in the military when I went there, and they kicked us off of it. They told us it was government, but by the government. But they got this machine in Alaska. If you ever get a chance, just check it out yourself.
Now,
and that's the reason why we're having this crazy weather.
What would benefit the government by having flash floods and all kind of stuff like that, tornadoes and things? What benefit would the government have?
Depopularize the planet.
Oh, people don't die. I mean, very few people die from from a tornado or a flash flood.
And hurricanes and hurricanes and all that stuff, adds up. They could keep doing it and keep doing it.
Oh, come on, Lee.
Hey, look. I know you don't believe it.
No, I don't.
I've mentioned it to a lot of other people.
No,
they
I don't
think I'm
believe
crazy. But if you ever get a chance,
they think you're crazy because you are crazy.
If you
believe it.
Hey, it was crazy to me. But like I said, I've seen the planet myself in the military.
Oh boy! And so when they want to have so much rain that it's a flat, maybe they plan the rain for this weekend. They say Cincinnati, we're going to have like 1 to 3 inches of rain. So they said it's time for Cincinnati to have that much rain. Let's make it rain in Cincinnati.
Now, hey, look, I'm going to tell you something. They could control the jet stream. You know what the jet stream is, don't you?
Yes, and no man can control it.
Yeah, hey, look, you'd be surprised. That's all I'm just telling you what I know.
Oh, jeez.
All right?
Okay,
Just check it out. Just check out Hart whenever you get a chance, and your listeners, have them check it out. You ain't got to believe me at all. All right? You take care, my friend.
All right, T. Thanks for your call.
All right, buddy.
All right. Now we need that promo. There's something screwy going on around here. He said they can control the jet stream.
There's something awfully screwy going on around here.
Oh, boy. Unbelievable. They can control the jet stream. Oh, boy. Let's move along. Let's go to Mustafa. Mustafa, how you doing today?
I was doing all right until that guy got on the line, man, with that BS.
Unbelievable.
Jesus. He was about as confused as a lady talking about Cadillac records. He couldn't get it right. But look, I want to ask you something, man. A cat brought you up saying that Lincoln know everything. I said, oh, Lord. He said, ask Lincoln, how come there's no white music Walk of Fame?
Okay.
He was white.
Because
there's no white music Walk of Fame.
There's already one. There's already one.
I made reference to that. But he said, where? How come black people always got this, black that?
Oh, boy. Did you explain to him why? Because we never could get in with them, so we decided to form our own. They kept us out so long, we decided to form our own, and then they wanted to let us in then.
You know, he bombarded me with a lot of questions, and I explained to him. I tried to explain it to him as if he was a 4-year-old. I explained to him when opportunity is simply snuffed away, taken away systematically because you are not of European culture or white, you have to begin to establish your own, and we put emphasis on it to demonstrate that you, white man, couldn't have made it without us. Just as you mentioned the hidden figures. They couldn't have made it without us, but we were pushed to the back of the house, not in the front of the house. And every opportunity we have, just as Jews illustrate places like the Anti-Defamation League, they never let you forget that, the Holocaust. But as soon as we have illustrations or monuments or historical pieces about slavery, you have people like Donald Trump want to snuff it out.
Snuff it out.
So I
That's right.
explained to them that gives you a good idea why this is necessary, why African American people talk about reparations and push toward that.
And then what did they say?
Then
what did they say?
Well, he got real quiet, which he should have. And I told him, I want you to think about that, and I want you to do everything you can, since you have questions, and help the cause, help snuff out racism, help snuff out ignorance. You know what I mean? Because he come to me all the time with different ignorant ideas and little things, and I have to correct him. I say, see, that's not the thing to do.
Yes.
You know, so that's just a little tidbit from the GED section over here.
All right. Mustafa, thanks for your call. Appreciate it.
I'll see you on the short bus.
Okay. Thanks for your call. Unbelievable. Yeah, when we first started the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, I heard that from so many white folks. Why can't you just call it the Cincinnati Music Walk of Fame? Because then there would be no black, the people in there now, they wouldn't be in it. they wouldn't be in it yet. Oh, no, I don't think they can go, Midnight Star wouldn't be in there now. They wouldn't be in. Zap and Roger wouldn't be in. So that's why we call it the Cincinnati Black Music Walk of Fame, so we can get our people in there and don't have to go through a whole lot of hassle with white folks trying to get our people in there. They would take over. They would take it over, and we would be kicked to the side once again. All right. I hope people understand that. Let's take a break, and then we'll come back. Stevie O, Elijah, Rick Jr., all holding on. It's Lincoln Ware, 1230, The Buzz.
Lincoln Ware is on demand. On demand. That's right. Listen to the Lincoln Ware Show when you want.
They hate for us to have anything on our own. You right about that. You are absolutely right. What do you mean run DLC? You said what you wanted to say, and I've read it. I see it. So how is it whack? I saw those two little scrappy songs. Tier. Never heard of them. Head busser. I'm a head busser. Oh, head busser. Not a head buster. I'm a head busser. I bust a head. I bust I'm a head busser.
Yeah, you can play that on the Sunday Soul Classic.
Right.
Huh, Mr. Ware?
Yeah.
Head
Yep.
busser. Yeah.
Head busser. A little scrappy.
Yeah, head busser. Yeah.
Woo! Oh, boy. And she was really excited about it, too. Yeah, Tierra was really excited about, what's his name? I forgot it already. A little scrappy.
Your state forester and the Ad Council.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the views of Urban One Incorporated, Radio One, or any of its subsidiary companies.
Did you miss something? Catch the rebroadcast. Do it again. For the full schedule, go to thebuzzcincy.com.
.30 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station, Lincoln Ware on a Friday morning. You better believe it. And don't forget, drop off those school supplies. And at the end of the show, we're going to have a raffle for those people who dropped items off. And like I say, I went down there, and the odds are great. Odds are great that you have a great chance of winning. You still have a little time left. She hasn't packed up yet, has she? Okay. You got a little time left to bring them down, and you could win tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival. All right, let's go to Stevie O, then Elijah and Rick Jr. Stevie O, what's up?
Good morning, my brother. How you doing?
Pretty good. What's going on?
Not too much. I'm back with a report on the shootings over the Father's Day weekend, Juneteenth weekend here. It was 12 shootings, man.
Yes.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a war over here without the bombs, unfortunately.
Yeah, a war without bombs. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm going to commend Terrence Howard. Let me some smooth grooves he put on coming in and out of the break. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you like the YouTube music, that generic YouTube music. I mean, some of it sounds pretty good. You can listen. Some of the stuff you can listen to. Yeah, I agree.
Right. Some of it ain't too bad.
It's not too bad.
You like, but it'll do.
Right. Yeah. It'll do in a pinch. Yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell you, listening to Blade, man, I am wondering if it's something after the pandemic that warped these people's brains, man.
You think so?
This, man.
Things are crazy. Things have gone crazy since the pandemic. I will tell you that.
It has, man. So you was what, 40 when you heard the last, baby?
Yes, 40.
Okay, yeah. I was 37.
Okay.
37.
Okay.
Yeah. So hey, you never know when it's over.
Yeah.
Hey, the sad part, bro, we gave away all our baby stuff from our first two babies.
Oh yeah, see, same with us. I mean, it was 11 years apart. So yeah.
Man, that's a big. It was
in 11 years. It was new stuff. New stuff was out anyway. Things that 11 years ago, it was brand new stuff. So you needed new stuff anyway.
Sure enough. I want to shout out my sister Vam, my other sister Bada Book Bears out there listening to you. Let me tell you one quick story too. My Uncle Phil, I done turned into my Uncle Phil, man. He used to listen to you every day.
Oh yeah.
And he did not want my mother or nobody calling him from 10 to 2. That's when you saw 10 to 2. You couldn't disturb Uncle Phil because he was listening to Lincoln Ware. I said, now here I'm hooked on it. Get out of here.
Hey, see, there you go. You got you hooked, man. It don't take much to get
man.
you
You do a
hooked.
good job, bro. Hey, I'm going to take it over after you get ready to get out that seat, bro.
All right, Stevie-O. Appreciate
All right, man.
your
You
call.
have a good weekend.
Thanks for your call. All right. Yeah, you get hooked. You don't want to miss anything. It's like if you miss a day, you miss a lot. And you never know when you're going to miss something. You just never know. When that time will come, you miss. Oh, man, I missed it. Man. Because something always happening here. Just like the other day, Sandra Jones, when she called, she gave us some information, stuff we didn't know about. Yeah. And she got a little emotional. So what can you say? What can you say? Unbelievable. All right. Elijah, Israel.
Okay.
How you doing? I'll call your name right today. Elijah Israel.
Well, I appreciate it. We're supposed to treat each other with courtesy and respect. And I love you, too. Man,
I didn't say I loved you. I just called
interesting-
you by your name. I didn't say I loved you. I just called you by your name.
Well, I just said I love you because it's a nice thing that you do to respect the change in my life, a qualitative change. So I appreciate it, you know.
Yes.
Lincoln, you got so many beautiful topics running. I mean, they really are interesting, and if they were delved into, they would shed a lot of light and information on the buzz listening public. But Lincoln, one thing bothers me tremendously, and I'm glad that I can call you and do some input.
Oh, boy.
But that is when you say the creative power is hands-off.
Yes.
And let me tell you something real quick to give you a hint that he's hands-on. He says, I think it's in Psalms in the Book of Life, he says that he has the name of his people engraved upon his hand. That's how much he loves his people and want to see them prevail in all the right ways. So for you to say that he's hands-off, no, he's hands-off because he set his law in the process. And when you break them laws and something in you knows how to measure and know that you're off base, then sickness or some other negative happens in your life, and then you wind up saying things like, he don't exist. How could he exist when I'm feeling this way and he don't give me no relief?
Oh, boy.
So do you understand what I'm saying in simple words?
I don't know if he understands you or not. I'm not sure.
No, I say, do you understand
Do I
what
understand?
I'm saying in simple words about that subject?
Held to the no. No, I don't.
So you really are held to the bondage that the Creator is hands off.
I'm not in bondage.
No, I said you're held to the same.
That's my
delimitation.
thinking. The Creator is hands off. He put it here, and he's just letting whatever happens, happens. If we destroy the earth, if we destroy the world, he's going to let it happen. He's hands
That sounds
off.
like the white man, Lincoln.
Well, what do you mean it sounds like the white man?
Huh?
What sounds like the white man?
Hands off.
Okay.
He's coming to.
Okay, if he's got his hands on, why does he let people beat little innocent infants and starve them to death and abuse them and all that stuff? Why would he let all that happen if he could stop it?
You want to answer?
Yes.
Because he's the one that can call that life back into living.
Oh my God! Oh.
Well, I mean, who else can do it?
You make no sense here. You're not making any sense.
Lincoln, right now, some woman in a hospital has her legs spread open, many of them, and they're giving birth to life.
Okay, right. They're giving birth to life, but not all of them. Look, not all of those kids who were born today. Let's just take today, for instance. It could be, I don't know, 5,000 kids born in the state today. I don't know how many kids are born every day, but some of those kids are going to be in families that they probably wish they were dead by the time things are over. They're going to be abused. They're going to be beaten. They're going to be starved. And then we'll see the parents in court for abusing and starving and whatever else to these kids. Why would a God who was hands-on, why would he let that happen? Why wouldn't he stop it before these kids are innocent. They haven't done anything to anybody. They don't deserve what they get. So why would somebody let that happen?
Well, the course of events that have been laid out for us in terms of the knowledge and wisdom of the scripture of what he got to say, please. It spells it out.
Don't give me that.
He's got to let the wicked come to its ultimate term, and then he's got the righteous and the goodness got to come to its term and not be confused about where you're standing. So believe me, he has a timetable because he did invent time. He's the first one that said something about let there be a day. So he's got it all under his control. That's why he's called a holy power, because he's got it all under his perfect control.
Oh, boy. All right, I got to go. Thanks for your call. Apparently he doesn't have this radio station under control either with you calling, Elijah. I wish he would get control of it. I wish he would be hands-on with you, Elijah. That's for sure. Let's take a break for news. 12:30, The Buzz.
12:30 a.m. WDBZ, Cincinnati, an Urban One station. Listen online on thebuzzcincy.com. We are 1230 The Buzz, the home of the Lincoln Ware Show.
The search for a missing Covington man is over. Police say they spoke to 64-year-old Todd Garland regarding an investigation on June 10th and that he flew to Paris, France the following day. He had not been heard from since. Garland's body was found in Paris Tuesday. A man wanted in connection with the shooting deaths of 3 people in Cincinnati's Millvale neighborhood is now in custody. Police found 3 people shot dead at a location on Millvale Court last Saturday night. 62-year-old James Lewis was arrested yesterday on 3 counts of murder. A groundbreaking ceremony is being scheduled for a new Marriott hotel in Cincinnati's downtown area. The development in the Convention Center district will include a rooftop terrace, conference rooms, ballrooms, and a sky bridge connecting the hotel to the First Financial Center and parking. Groundbreaking is scheduled for July 21st. The Reds were unable to avoid a 3-game series sweep at the hands of first-place Milwaukee. After falling to the Brewers on Monday and Tuesday, Cincinnati lost to them at home Wednesday, 6-5. I'm Heather Pasco on 1230 The Buzz.
The voice of the community. We are 1230 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
.30 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. And some people like your music, Terrence Howard. Some people are digging on that.
Let me make this clear, Mr. Ware. It is not my music, okay?
Yes,
it is the music I've been forced to play due to us streaming on YouTube.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And I miss that old music, I'm telling you.
I missed that old music. Man, you kidding me?
That was some good stuff.
Of course, I was doing a great job back then.
Yes, you were. You were doing a great job.
Now, it is what it is.
You're just doing your best. Yes, you are. All right. Tierra Powell, how are you?
I'm good. Happy Friday, Mr. Ware. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there. I'm waiting for a little Scrappy tomorrow.
Me too. I'm calling in, but not about Little Scrappy, but it is about on Cincy. We've been really pushing it, and I just want to let the parents and the guardians know about the youth track. We met up with Dre Kirkpatrick, the former cornerback of the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
He also owns Memories Lounge downtown.
He owns Memories? I was wondering who owned that place. Dre Kirkpatrick owns it. Okay.
Yeah, he does, and he has a foundation, and he actually stepped up. We did some promo videos with him, and he actually decided that he was going to donate a PS5 for our youth track.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure that parents are registering their team, because that's something that he's giving out. We may have some other giveaways, but I do want to give him a big shout-out for stepping up and providing that for us.
Every time I pass there late on a Saturday night, he has a line down the block way to get in there.
Oh, yeah,
People
it's a nice spot, and it has really good food.
Yeah. Well, he packs it every weekend, that's for sure. Yes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So tomorrow, Cintas Center, what time?
Tomorrow, Cintas Center at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Come on, get registered on Cincy.org.
All right. Sounds good to me. Tierra, we'll talk to you. All right, we'll talk to you. That's Tierra Powell on Cincy tomorrow, Cintas Center, 9 o'clock. Be there. Yes. I didn't know Kirkpatrick owned that place. Yeah. All right. Like I said, the cops are always there trying to direct traffic in that area because so many people are trying to get in memories. Man, okay. Julie, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, Lincoln?
Pretty good. Have you been out of town?
Okay. I've been in town. I've just been, it's just busy.
Okay.
We've been busy.
Okay.
I mean, it's a blessing. I'm not going to, I won't complain about it.
I thought you were out of town. I said, Julie must be out of town.
No, just real estate is just live and kicking,
yes.
for real.
Yes.
I was going to say, last Friday was a good time.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it was good to see you and Julia there. And, boy, you had Twin nervous for a minute.
You know what? Twin is just a big teddy bear. You meet him in public, and for real, and he just smiles all over himself. I think Twin says a lot of stuff just on the air. He's really, and it was like that the last time I met him. Remember Lincoln over at the health place over there on Reading Road.
Yeah.
The senior health place.
Dedicated. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dedicated. Twin. I tell you who else. I talked to Craig for a while, and the first thing I said, it was Craig that I got on about being a smart aleck with Aunt Jan.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He was like, no, Julie, I have so much respect for your aunt. She just doesn't like me. He was like, I wish you would tell her how much I really like her. I was like, that's a summit you're going to have with Aunt Jan because she has her own opinion.
Yes,
so.
yes. She can't stand him, that's for sure.
But I tell you who else, Ron Dula. He was so much nicer in person, too.
See, they all talk trash over the phone, and when you get them face-to-face, they become milquetoast.
It was, like I said, everybody was so sweet, and they, shook my hand, and everybody was so personable and nice. I tell you, it was nice meeting Jerica, too. Jerica and the crew she was with there.
She was holding court. Jerica was holding court.
Huh?
She was holding court.
They were holding court back there. But, it was a good time. But, I was looking at some of the comments. I'm sitting here doing some work, and I was looking at some of the comments, and people saying, that they hate, some of these black artists, and a lot of them from back in the day they weren't paid.
Right.
Their rights and stuff were stolen from them. So, for somebody to say, why isn't it just the Cincinnati Music Walk of Fame? Because black people for so long have just never been given the credit that was due to them. So, I got to commend Alicia Reese. And that's something that, she can, that'll be in her name for forever.
Yes.
So it's a beautiful thing that she created there.
And it wasn't easy, too. They're still fighting her. They're still fighting her. You know what I mean? The system still, they don't want that little piece of land, all that land down there at the banks. They won't give us that little piece of, it's still a fight.
But that's how it is, Lincoln. So many, they don't want us involved in a lot of their things. But then when we create our own things, then they're like, that's prejudice. It's only black people. Well, you all had us create our own things. Now, don't hate. It's just like, Black Wall Street and everything that was done in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black people created their own wealth. And what did they do? They came in there and torched it and tore it down and, killed everybody. So, we're damned if we do and damned if we don't. So people just need to, back off of that. Alicia Reese created the Black Music Walk of Hall of Fame here, Walk of Fame here, and it's a beautiful thing, and everybody just needs to accept it for what it is.
Yep, that's what it is. It's here to stay, and she's going to continue to fight for that place. Yes,
and we should continue to fight with her.
Yes, true.
So And whoever that is talking about that I like raisins in my potato salad, no, I don't. I make some of the most bomb potato salad in the world. My mother and father were world-class potato salad makers, whoever you are. So,
they had the mustard and the pickles and all that stuff in there. And the boiled egg. Did they have boiled egg in there, too? The boiled egg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, world class. So whoever keeps saying that,
mustard.
And Julia doesn't like raisins in her potato salad. Okay. All right. Lincoln, you have a good weekend. And you know what? You all should do the walk and then go over to Tierra Powell's event. You should take all your walkers over there tomorrow.
Well, it's not like I can just say, let's walk over there. They got to get there themselves. You know what I mean? They got to get there individually, but they're welcome to go after the walk. I hope they go over there to the Cintas Center. Yes.
I know. I'm just messing with you. But, you know, since your walk is probably over at about 9 o'clock, and that's
we're done about 9:30. 9:30. Okay. We're out of there by 10. Yes.
Okay. I'm still going to get out there one day, but real estate calls again tomorrow morning, so I'll be busy doing some other stuff. So.
We'll be waiting. All right, Julie.
All right. Talk to you.
Good
Have a
talking
good weekend.
To you. All right.
All right.
That's Julie, and she does not put raisins in her potato salad. For whoever said that. She does not put raisins in her potato salad. She puts the mustard. You got to have the pickles. You got to have the boiled egg in there. That's real potato salad there. I'm telling you. That's potato salad. All right. 513-749-1230. Lincoln Ware with you. And let's go to DJ Key. DJ Key, how you doing?
Hey, thanks, Lincoln. I haven't made the walk yet. Each Saturday I've been in a funeral out of town. This one I might have to do the same thing in the morning. But make sure you all save me an extra large T-shirt, all right? Because I will try my best to make it next Saturday.
Well, you got to get there while they last. That's all I can say.
Hey, listen, real quick, I also like to one day get a chance to find out how much it costs to advertise. I mean, to support
support the what now?
Have the advertise, or how you have the support and you have everybody on the shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's locked in or can some new people still get on board.
Well, I'll just talk to me about it when you see me.
Okay. Another quick little thing. I called yesterday late, but I wanted to make a comment. There was a conversation about the men and as far as housing and, those financial type issues. One of the things I think to get overlooked when it comes down to men, like women, they have women seminars and about independency and finances, but you can't have a man seminar that's only for men.
Why not?
Talk about those things.
Why not?
It seems like when you have your own male thing, females come. I mean, you can't have, it's going to be about banking and, okay, let me say this. You will not hear spoken at a men's seminar, independency.
Well, they have certain events for the Center for Closing the Health Gap has had.
No, what I'm saying
events just for men.
Women sometimes at their seminars, the language of independency is spoken often.
Yeah.
You don't need a man to have this, and this. Matter of fact, I don't think I've ever heard a woman tell her son that you don't need a woman. I don't think a woman would tell her son you don't need a woman.
But you hear women
they might say you don't need a bad woman.
But you hear women say you don't need a man.
You have a good woman.
Yeah.
But to say you don't need a woman, I don't think you hear that conversation too often.
And you don't hear that too often, really. I mean, you only hear it if it's something the man has done to a woman or something. Then they might say, I don't need a man. They might say, but, I mean, it's not something
they're not teaching men independency from women.
No, and I don't think they're teaching women that.
Yeah, but a lot of them are
teaching women how to survive.
I said the wrong word. Some.
Yeah.
In some of the seminars, they're taught independency.
They're just teaching women how to survive in the world today.
Right, without a man.
Well,
but they don't.
And that happens a lot. And it happens a lot to women. They have to.
There's none. No, at no time do you see them or have you heard or been involved with when they're speaking to men about survival without a woman.
Yeah. Well, they figure a man should be able to survive by himself without a woman, and a woman, needs to know the tricks to the trade, how to survive out there.
I don't think. One more very, very quick thing. I'll take less than 30 seconds.
Somebody on YouTube said you make a great point.
Can I take less than 30 seconds on this matter?
Yes.
I'm so tired of hearing about public schools. Now they're going to cut the money. The money's cut.
Yes.
All of these negative things. But I don't hear these negative things about the private schools that got some of the public money.
Well,
I don't hear about them losing teachers, cutting programs, merging schools. So they got a surplus. And now,
I don't think, the teachers at, say, Cincinnati Public probably make a lot more than the people at some of these charter schools.
But what I'm saying is, I don't hear about mergers, salaries, people getting cut, programs, any of those things. Now, after they've taken the money from public schools, now they talk about all the default. Now, I know when the levies are up, and they're going to try another levy.
Yeah.
But I think people are not voting for the levy because they don't trust what the people are doing with the money.
Yeah.
Why would they vote for a levy for schools knowing, I don't know the percentage, I'm going to look into it, that percentage is going to go to private schools?
I don't think they're wasting money. It's just that they have to take all students, no matter what the situation they're in, what physical situation they're in. They have to take them all.
I'm not saying waste the money. I'm not saying waste the money. I'm saying they get less money now because of the amount that they said has to go to private schools. So now that they got that default, now that they got the, less money coming in, now they're saying they got all these issues. They're coming up short. They got to cut programs. They got to merge schools.
Well, yeah. If you're used to with a certain budget, you got everything flowing. Then all of a sudden that money goes away. You got to make some cuts.
Exactly what I'm saying. So, and to that I said this: private schools not having these issues.
As I said before, they're not paying their people as much, and they're not as big as the Cincinnati public schools. And it's easier to start off with what you only have than to start. Well, it's hard to explain.
No, not start off with what you only have. That you're also getting extra money in your pot.
Well, I don't know if they're getting any extra money.
Well, you're getting remember, it was passed and said that they get so much money from public dollars or for private schools now.
Yeah. Okay. And
that's what I'm saying. So they're flourishing, and now public schools, because of lack of funds, which they probably wouldn't have lack of funds if it wasn't decided that so much funds would go to private schools. But now they got to make cuts. They got to merge schools, and it's making it look like they're mismanaging money. No, they just have less money to manage.
Well, I wish that they would score better on the report cards. I think they would get, it wouldn't be so hard to pass levies if but like I said, they have to take every kid, no matter this or that.
On the report card won't get that money back that they've taken from public schools.
It just might. Yes, it would. It might. They're using that as an excuse.
They need to reverse some kind of way. Maybe someone can start the petition.
As long as the Republicans as long as the Republicans up there in the State House, they're not going to reverse it. The only help is to get some Democrats up there, and then their flow of money might come back. But with the Republicans, it's not coming back.
In Kentucky, they tried that, and they went to but Kentucky has a law that public money cannot go for private entities, period.
Well, Kentucky has a Democratic governor. That says a lot.
It's just sad that the fact that the schools are looking like villains when the villain was the people who decided to take money from them and give it to another entity.
The villain, the Republicans are the villain.
Well, I definitely believe that. They want to, get rid of school boards and all that kind of ignorant stuff, man. It's told, people keep thinking this is about Republicans and Democrats. When these unique individuals make these laws and stuff, they're not going down and just skipping over R's and going to D's. No, it's about have and have not.
Yes.
That's why a lot of those people who they thought they were only going to, they were going to survive because they're Republicans. That's why they're out there screaming and crying now, because it was never about R&D.
All right,
it was
DJ
about
Key.
H and HN, have and have not.
I got to run. Thanks for your call. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back 12:30. The Buzz.
Looking for a podcast that delves into the intricacies of love and relationships? Look no further than Dear podcast is the perfect place to engage in thoughtful discussions about relationships. Join us on a journey of exploration and recovery as we explore the world of love and discover the secrets to successful relationships. Tune in every week for new episodes on the Urban One Podcast Network. Go to urbanonepodcast.com or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Reality Radio.
It's hard to believe that 2026 is halfway over. It's startling that 6 months have passed already. When you were 10, it seemed like your teen years would never come. By the time you're a teenager, you just can't wait for 21. However, do you remember when 30 years old seemed to come right after 23? And then 40 and 30 years felt like they were only a couple years apart. Wow. And at 40, statistics say that your life is half over if you are blessed. At 50, some of us start having pains in parts of our bodies that we didn't even know we had. Then here comes 60, and everybody is saying yes, ma'am, or no, sir to you. By your 70s, you become acutely aware that life is way too short, that time moves way too fast, and there definitely are no replays and no rewinds. So relish every second of every minute of every hour you are blessed to have, because time cannot be repeated.
This is Reality Radio with Kathy Hughes. What's your reality?
What's your reality?
What's your reality?
This is Dr. Taylor Porter from Idea Public Schools, father of 4, educator of thousands, and professional kid success obsessor. Listen, every parent wants more for their child. More opportunity, more support, more than, meh, school is fine. At Idea, we don't do fine. Your child joins a crew, a hype squad of teachers and teammates who refuse to let them fade into the background. No back row, no coasting, just confidence, connection, and big results. Like this, nearly 100% graduation every single year. Call 513-991-7445 to apply today. Idea Public Schools. We are crew, not passengers.
Spots are filling fast. Don't miss your chance to enroll today. Call Idea now at 513-991-7445 to speak with the team and secure your student seat. That's 513-991-7445. Or for quick, easy access, apply online anytime at ideapublicschools.org. That's ideapublicschools.org. A brighter future starts here. Apply today before seats are gone.
Laura, the guys really went to town on that leg of lamb.
Yeah, thanks, Amy. I'm glad everyone enjoyed it.
Something's wrong. I know you too well.
Jim's company is cutting his salary, and he may even get laid off. He doesn't think we'll be able to afford the mortgage.
Oh, Laura.
If you think you may be in danger of foreclosure, call the National Foundation for Credit Counseling at 866-687-6322 or visit mortgagehelpnow.org. That's mortgagehelpnow.org. This has been a public service from the NFCC.
I felt so alone, scared, angry, full of self-pity. I just wanted to die, so I took another drink. Then I heard about AA and went to my first meeting. The people there talked about those same feelings. I was no longer alone. They gave me help to stop drinking and hope to start living. Alcoholics Anonymous, it works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
1230 The Buzz. Streaming live on your computer. Log on to thebuzzcincy.com.
1230 WDBZ, The Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. You still have a little more time to bring those school supplies down to 705 Central Avenue. And by the way, I was just downstairs there, and I ran into a lady that I used to DJ for over at the Job Corps. Job Corps. I mean, it's been like a lot of years ago. They used to have little parties for the kids down at Job Corps, and they used to hire me to DJ down there. Unbelievable. And I ran into her, and I remember her too. You know, I said, "Now where?" Yeah, the Job Corps. Man, those kids were from everywhere too. They didn't just live in Cincinnati; they came from everywhere. They were living down at the Job Corps.
I am a product of the Cincinnati Job Corps, Mr.
Oh,
Ware.
really? Right down there by the
on Western
Union
Avenue.
Terminal, by Union Terminal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right there.
Okay.
Now, what decade did you DJ in?
It was probably, I think it was during the 70s, 80s,
Okay,
somewhere
I was
early 80s.
not there at that time. But, yeah, I did go there to the Cincinnati Job Corps. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Yeah, the kids there from Chicago, everywhere. They were from all over.
Detroit, Columbus.
Yeah.
Mostly, it was a lot of folks from Chicago, though. A lot of folks from Chicago and Detroit.
Yes.
And they were trying to escape the gang life, man. They had it rough.
Yeah.
But then they try to come here and try to bully people here. But But if they go back home, they'll get beat up or in jail.
You sure you didn't run into Twin down at the Job Corps?
No, Twin would have been too young at that time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just checking. That sounds just like him. Come down to the Job Corps and go bully somebody. Yes. But they had a good time, boys and girls were down there at the Job Corps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was it was something.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Dwight Kiles. Dwight, how are you?
Hello to you. You know what? I want you to help me on this one. Now, you and the gentleman that were talking about real estate and the gentleman that just called you were talking to you about it. But I think when them guys were telling you about black men, I think we need to look into that because I don't think the black men are that off. I think they're saturated. I think as many of them can get a house and participate, they can because they you know from your experience they're just not there. If people talk about black people, the numbers are not there. They got these obligations with the child support. They've been through some changes in their history. I think when you see black women, that means because they are custodial care of children and they need a house. And most married black men have a house.
Right.
Or if they're gainfully employed, they have a house. If they're professionals. So when they talk about black men, we got to make sure they cut, put those in brackets. We know, as you know, because you went into the military.
And like you say, you see why women are always trying to get, the scoop, trying to get the information. Because, like you say, they have the kids and they need the place to live. They need the house. You were right.
And let me tell you, and let me ask you another thing. These people, we need to look at some economists because I think the black men that are married, that are gainfully employed, and that are professional, they are doing really good. I think the ones that you said had issues as they bumped around to the roads on SSD, and another thing is that child support and Social Security. And if your credit is not good, and if you, why? Another thing to ask me this: why would you get a house if you don't need it? Because a house is like a money pit. If you get your house, you got to get a roof. If you keep it for 30 years, you got to paint it.
You got to do stuff to keep it going. That's for sure.
And the ones that are getting a house are those that are married or have money, and that's probably why they don't participate because they know. Let me tell you what happened now. Let me tell you what happened.
But why? But let me ask you this
let me tell you one thing that happened, and then you can help me.
Okay, go ahead.
They have all these vacant lots up here in Cook County, in Chicago land, and they were giving them out for lotteries and short sales. And guess what? They were giving them out like for $1, $10. But when they had to get the money, some of them found out these loans were going to be $800,000 to build the house.
To fix it, to build. Yeah, and then they used to have a lottery here for vacant houses, and people could get a house.
Houses are on short sale. The ones that are abandoned, those are on short sale, and you still have to go to a specific bank and get a loan, low interest loan. You have to stay in them for 10 years or rent them. Yeah. But you can see how that could be a wall.
But I know some people, I even know a female that won a house in a lottery and got the house, and I guess she's still probably in the house, and it's probably worth a lot of money now. She sold
the house probably by now, but let me tell you something
I don't know. I'm going to have to ask her next time I see her. And
Let me
I
ask
think
you
she's probably still staying
One more
there.
question.
Yes.
I think a lot of women do it because they're custodial care of children. The men would do it if they got a wife or they know they're potentially going to get married.
Yeah.
But I thought some of this stuff is on hold because people found out these loans are $800,000 because you got to pay for the architect, you got to pay for the builder.
You mean that's for the empty lots you're talking?
The empty lots.
Yeah. Well, you might be right about that. They don't auction that. They don't have lottery for that stuff here in Cincinnati anymore. I don't know why they stopped. I would like to find out why did they stop. We got all these vacant buildings out there. If somebody got in a lottery to get one of those buildings, they probably would fix it up and, rent it out or do whatever they needed to do with it. But they need to have the lottery back again instead of giving all that stuff to the Port Authority.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey,
Be good.
thanks for your call, Dwight Kyles. Yeah, whatever happened to the lottery they used to have here in Cincinnati? Can somebody tell me that? Rick Jr., I know you can't, but how you doing today?
How you doing? Pretty good. Oh, you slipped up a little bit.
How did I slip up, Rick?
You didn't talk about the Supreme Court decision yesterday. I guess it was yesterday.
The decision to send the Haitians back to Haiti?
No, about the slush fund, Trump slush fund. They said, "Nah, baby, nah, that thing is illegal." You know, he ought to be impeached over there.
Well,
he's going to keep pushing it.
It should be. I mean, but if the Republicans weren't afraid of him, he would have been impeached by now.
Yeah, but this slush fund thing is in your face. It's black and white. I mean, it's clear as water is wet. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, and you know, as far as the educational problem, I mean, you know, Jesse Jackson Jr. He had it knocked out of the park. You know what his recommendation was when he was Congress. He said that he was for a bill of rights for education. I mean, you know, everybody have a right to education. That was his idea. He said he was going to put that in the Constitution and make that an amendment.
I think that's in the Constitution somewhere. So, I mean, that you have a right to an education.
No, it ain't in there.
Something's in there about education. I have to go back and look and see. But I don't know whether he was adding anything that wasn't already in there. Quickly, Rick Jr., anything else?
Oh, one more thing. Reason why nobody can afford a house now is that you had to thank Fannie Mae. You know, when the government got involved, and you know how government always trying to help out.
Yes.
They start passing out that money with Fannie Mae. Well, see, now a house went from average house went from $8,000.
Yes.
You know, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 now. What is it like $250,000? Come on down here in Texas. You can't find a one-family house for under $250K.
Yes, I believe it.
You know.
All right, Rick Jr., I got to run because I know this conversation is getting ready to get longer and longer. Because you wound up now.
I just said you slipped up. You should have mentioned about Trump being impeached over that slush fund.
Well, he's not going to be impeached, so I didn't miss anything. The Republicans don't have the guts, don't have the testicles to impeach him. Somebody said a friend of mine won a house for $1. He's since married and raising their family in it. Yeah. I thought that was a good thing. If they want to increase the black home ownership, all these vacant houses on these streets, have a lottery, and you have to have some type of criteria for the person to get in the lottery. But I think it would be great if they brought that back. Can anybody tell me? Oh, somebody said they modified it to 3C/DC and the port. Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. They just, I don't know. But I do know and I saw the person last week, as a matter of fact. I saw that person that got that house for $1, and she lived in Evanston, by the way. And I bet any kind of money she still lives there. I bet you she still lives there. All right. Let's go to, it's time for a break. Let's take a break. We'll come back. Perry, Joyce, and others. Lincoln Ware with you. It's Friday. You're running out of time for school supplies. We're going to give those tickets away real soon. Right here on 1230 The Buzz.
1230 The Buzz wants you to buy Black 513. Black Americans have over $1 trillion.
My ex-mother-in-law bought a house for $1, fixed it up. Really? Was it one of those mansions on Dayton Street, Samuel Campbell? Was it one of those mansions? I remember some of those mansions down there on Dayton Street, some of those big mansions there, they were going for pennies back, I think it maybe was it the 70s or 80s when the folks started moving out of there. Lincoln, you should ride up to Indy. I would like to do that one weekend or something, go and watch the NBA up in Indiana. Watch my girl Kelsey Mitchell. Yes, it has. I still own my first home in Evanston. We were going to sell, but my husband said it was best to keep it since real estate is getting harder to buy. We renovated and Airbnb it. Okay. Lincoln, those WNBA games are off the meat rack. What? I will make the old Frisch's Big Boy Spring Grove, the Black Spring Grove beer lot. Oh, please.
Talk. Visit alz.org/ourstories to learn more. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
1230 The Buzz, WDBZ, a Radio 1 station.
.30 WDBZ. Lincoln Ware with you till 1 o'clock this afternoon. And somebody said, we ain't never scared Mr. Jerry Springer 2.0. Oh, that twin. I should have known it was twin. Anyway, 513-749-1230. It's Friday. The weekend is here. And, oh, yeah, don't forget the Symphony Orchestra will be over in Madisonville Sunday at 6:30 at the Madisonville Recreation Center. They'll be over there. And then on Friday, July 17th, Woodlawn, Lincoln Heights, the Woodlawn Community Center in the field. It says Woodlawn Community Center Fields. So you know where that is, right there off of Springfield Pike. And that's the day I will conduct my first piece with the CSO.
Now, Mr. Ware, I plan to be there. But if me being there will make you more nervous than you already are, I would not show up. Okay.
It won't make me. It won't make me more nervous.
Oh,
no.
Sure? Are you sure about that? Okay.
I think it would settle me down if I knew you were out there in the audience.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will be there.
Yeah.
All righty.
Yes. All right. And you got a chance to hear the song that I'm conducting.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
What a great song.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Yeah.
It fits you perfectly.
Oh, boy. I couldn't get the song I wanted. I even looked up Isaac Hayes conducting Shaft on YouTube. I looked it up, and, man, he was getting down. Dun-dun-dun, 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 dun. Oh, he was going to town. But they said they didn't have the rights to that song, so they couldn't do it. But that would have been perfect for me. Man. Perry Ward, how are you?
I'm all right, Lincoln. How you doing?
Pretty good. What's on your mind?
Hey, I heard you on the radio talking about the Avondale Redevelopment Corporation.
Oh, that was Sandra Jones talking about them. And then there was a story about a guy who had a grant to plant gardens in Avondale, and the grant money went to the Avondale Redevelopment Corporation, and for some reason they're not giving him the money.
Yeah, and my question is, you remember Jim King back in the day?
So what now?
Do you remember Jim King?
Yes, I remember Jim King. Yes.
Is he still alive?
I think he is still alive. I don't know if he's very well or not, but he is still alive. I'm thinking he's still alive. I never see him out any place. I see his wife every now and then. I might see her someplace, but I'm thinking he's alive, but he's not in the best of health.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The reason I'm saying that because when I was 18, I used to work for Avondale Redevelopment Corporation, and when you're talking about housing, I don't understand why the Avondale Redevelopment Corporation do not purchase these houses and then sell them to first-time homeowners. And another thing is like a one-stop shop, home repair, yard care, all year round to help the upkeep with these houses in our community. Yeah. Like I said, I was part of, the Avondale Redevelopment Corporation back in the day, and I'm still wondering why today there's never been a crew.
I don't know. Jim King did some great work back in the day.
Yes,
Jim
he did.
King, he did some
I worked right
work
alongside of him and for him.
Yeah.
And so to pass the torch, so to speak, and Avondale being Avondale, all these vacant properties and things, like I said, I don't understand how come the company can't purchase the homes and then sell them to
apparently they don't have the money to do it. I don't know. Apparently they don't have the money. So they can't buy something that if they don't have the money.
Well, I can understand that part, but being the council of Avondale, I'm wondering why can't they just be like some kind of landlords with the property that they govern?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe Sandra Jones will call and tell us. I don't know.
All right, there, Lincoln. Y'all have a good day, man. You and Terrence doing a great job as usual.
All right, thanks for your call.
Bye-bye.
All right. Somebody said, I think I will go to Pike 2 after I do my conducting at the I'll be right there in Woodlawn, and I probably could use a couple of Long Island iced teas after that, because I'll be so nervous. Yes. I don't know why I'm so nervous doing this. I don't know why. Maybe after we rehearse, we do the practice, I'll relax a little bit. But right now, I'm nervous as hell. And that's normally not me.
Well, like I said, Mr. Ware, I'll be out there in the audience.
Oh, my God.
And I'm not, okay.
Yeah.
Listen, whatever you do, it's not like I'm familiar with what orchestras and maestros and the movements of your hands and arms. I'm not familiar with that. So I wouldn't know whether you're doing it right or wrong.
Well, see, I have
because
to
I'm
learn,
not familiar with
I got a short time to learn how to read music. See,
Okay.
that's key. You got to read the music.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
I'm learning how to read music now.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to a break, and then we'll come back because she's long-winded. We're talking about Joyce right here on 1230, The Buzz.
Every weekday, 12:30 The Buzz has you covered. Let's go! With new entertainment.
Oh, boy. I didn't miss you at all, Terry Trice. BK Dad, Lincoln Ware, it doesn't seem right hearing you say you're nervous. You'll be fine. Yeah. Where is Alicia with those winners? No, where is it? She didn't give me anything. Okay. This is the one winner. Okay. Okay. Just keep saying you're going to be nervous, and you will be. That's a good point, Janice. I am not going to be nervous, and then maybe I won't be nervous. Okay. Blade, be quiet. Joyce is Lincoln Ware's favorite hair killer. Oh, boy. Oh, come on. I was just talking to the Facebook folks. Okay, this is the one winner for, okay, and then who's the other? Am I pulling? Yeah. Oh, okay. Got two. All right. Let's see. Who will I pull? Okay. Joe Collins. All right. And then the other one's Bridget Stamps. I'll announce them on the air when we come back. Okay. All right, Alicia.
Thank you.
You worked hard today.
I did. But I came.
Gee. Right. Okay. Okay, we got one more to give away. Okay, okay. Somebody will be lucky. I'm pulling it out. And it is Giselle Mack. Okay, all right. All right, Giselle Mack. I think that's the lady that was at the Job Corps. No, I didn't say Jerica. I said Giselle. All right.
Pre-fit, and the attire is all white. You have an opinion. You've got something to say.
And that's the reason why we're here today.
12:30 a.m. The Buzz, your talk station.
1230 WDBZ, the Buzz of Cincinnati, your talk station. And I told you to get down here with those supplies. I told you that earlier, and that your odds of winning would be great. And we've got 3 winners for tickets to the Cincinnati Music Festival. We got our 3 winners. The first winner was Bridget Stamps. Bridget Stamps is our first winner. The second winner is Joe Collins. Joe Collins is winner number 2. And winner number 3, Giselle Mack. Giselle Mack is the winner for the 3rd ticket. So congratulations. Those people brought supplies, school supplies down, and we appreciate it. And I'm sure the students who will get those back, I think we're going to do it in the end of July, 1st of August, somewhere. We've got more collection points, folks. I'm going to try to get out there in Madisonville at the Madisonville Recreation Center, which is one of our drop-off points. I'm going to try to get out there one day to see all my people out in Madisonville, out in the Ville. Yes. So I'm going to try to get out there. And we'll collect more supplies when we get out there. But let me go to Joyce and then Sandra Jones-Mitchell. Oh, boy. We got two talkers here. Joyce, how you doing?
Lincoln, what are you talking about, two talkers? Well, Lincoln, we've all heard about the president's motorcade driving over the reflecting pools newly painted.
Yes. He probably did it
why
then.
Did he do it?
Somebody probably.
He did do the damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Of course he did the damage. It hadn't even dried properly. We all know that it takes a certain amount of hours for that. And he put 1,000-pound cars on the reflecting pool bottom.
Mm-hmm.
And he just does all these backward things. What is what's his name, Doubler and LG and Too Sweet? What do they say about these things when you talk to them? Why are they still backing this guy?
They just.
Do you have any reason?
They don't have any reason to. Too Sweet, he always goes to the stock market, how the stock market, he is doing so well, but that's all he can come up with. Anything else?
He can't come up with anything else.
No.
Because this president took away health care from millions of people. Now, I don't know how Too Sweet can talk about a stock market when you can't even go and get health care properly.
Yeah.
Barack Obama made it accessible to every American who didn't have it and who needed it. Even the jobs were using it. If you didn't qualify, you worked part-time, you could get that Affordable Care Act.
Yes.
So the Republicans haven't replaced it with anything yet. Ask Doubler why they haven't done it as of yet, because they never have a replacement. Those people are only for the rich. And I really want you to, when you do talk to one of them, stick to the question and make them answer it, because they never have an answer for the things that he has done.
Mm-hmm.
He is inarticulate, ignorant, and he's a puppet of someone. And I don't know why he continues to do it, and these people continue to back him. I don't have a lot to say, Lincoln, but can we all come and watch you? Is it this weekend?
No, it is. It's free and open to the public. It is Friday, July 17th.
Okay, everybody, I want you to keep telling us that so we can keep that date in our mind.
Yes, write it down. Friday, July 17th.
You will be leading the orchestra, right?
It starts at 6:30. Yeah, I'll be for one song. I got one song. Yeah, one song.
One song, and will you start right at 6:30?
No, it'll probably be in the middle of the program. In the middle.
Well, we will be there, Lincoln. Your whole audience of the Buzz will be there.
Well,
so we get it on YouTube,
I need
too.
support. I need support.
Well, will we be able to get it on YouTube? Can you see how you can figure that out?
See, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody
get it started now, Lincoln.
We'll see. I want you there, Joyce.
Yeah.
Don't schedule any appointments for July 17th. No appointments.
Well, I have to get the money. Lincoln, I have to get the money. I have to get the hairdos done.
Yes.
But I'm going to cancel. I'm going to get them canceled early so I can be there, Lincoln.
There you go.
But I want it on YouTube. The world should know just what our Lincoln Ware can do. We're so proud of you, Lincoln.
All right. Thank you, Joyce.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
I know. What do I want? I'll tell you about that later. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay, it's too late. It's too late. Twin wanted to go on with Joyce, but she's gone now. And let's go to Sandra Jones-Mitchell. How are you, Sandra?
Hey, Lincoln, I am wonderful. I'm looking forward to that debut of yours as well. And it's just really cool that they come out to the community like they've done for the last several years. But yeah, Lincoln, just a little emotional yesterday and just fired up about Avondale and still continue to be fired up. And I know that the legacy of this community is richer than myself, and in fact, all of this is bigger than myself. But as the president of this community council, this is a choice. This is an opportunity for me to not only use my voice, but also motivate other folks to see that it's bigger than us. When your institutions own half the land in your community, the residents have very little to go after. So I heard what Terry Ward said, and we should be buying property so they can stay and invest and be there and have businesses in Avondale. Avondale is one of the last few communities that don't have apartment buildings 15, 16 feet high, right, with 1,000 other people.
Yeah.
And so we need to take advantage of what we see right now. And I'm just asking the community for your help, right? Come and be a part of this. Come and be a part of the movement, the growth that's taking place. We need our development corporation, but they got to be decent and in order.
Yeah.
It can't be out of order, and we got to be able to call folks out.
Well, let me ask you this. It sounds like somebody called you up after your last appearance on the Lincoln Ware Show.
They always call me. I get calls.
Were some people
texts.
upset? It sounds like some people were upset with you. I can just tell by the tone of your voice.
I think they was just, wait, why did I wait so long, right? So people like, you know what, Sandra, you hold back, and I do hold back. I hold back a lot. And so that's what I got most of. Why you just out saying something? You know, why you have not put it out there to the public? You've done everything. You met with council folks. You've talked about Avondale. You blew in the face. And so now we're at a point to where, you know, I respect the board of ACC, Avondale Community Council Board. There are some cool people that care about this community just as much as I do. And they look at me as to say, okay, we made a decision. What you going to do? You know, we voted on the no confidence letter. What you going to do? And I held back, Lincoln, because I don't want to be black on black. I just think we got so much in common. We love each other. We care for each other. But we got to figure out how to work together in a way that's conducive not only to our mental health, but our spiritual growth and our economic growth. We don't own jack nothing. I thought about the brothers in Haiti. They got to go back to a country that's on
I just can't even imagine.
But listen, we
what
don't
they're
even have
thinking
enough
now.
resources. We can't even help our brothers and sisters.
Right.
We can't even help our brothers and sisters in this city. So think about abroad. You know, I think about Marcus Garvey, Randall Robinson, and all those folks were saying, you know, Pan America, get involved, black community. Let's make that gateway so we can use the resources. So we don't have those relationships. And so that's on us. And so I'm hoping today, not that I'm being really quiet and cool, it's a Friday, got a nice evening, weekend plan with me and my husband, you know, and I just want to enjoy life. So my community work cannot intersect with my life.
Right.
But it can intersect with other folks' life, right? Because when I walk away, things going to continue to happen. So we're asking not only the institutions in Avondale community, but the residents and those folks that are potentially business owners, come and sit at the table. Start making some demands. Turn that Avondale Town Center around. There should have been a business going in right after Zola.
Yeah.
As much food as we eat more damn food than anybody I know.
It's sitting there empty now, huh?
It's sitting there empty, the whole lot. Only thing up there now is Fifth Third Bank, and they're now community partners, but they're not just sitting there just to look pretty.
Yeah. How's the grocery store? I haven't heard anything from the grocery store. How they doing up there?
Lincoln, I'm not sure. I've reached out, but I'm going to stop in there every week. I'll stop in there, and I stop in there every week. But I can't. We all have to stop in there, and if they need a donation, make a donation. I know they've been waiting on monies to come from the city that they voted on back in October.
What?
$250,000. Huh? Yeah, that money was voted on in October. Why is that still sitting?
Wait, I mean, that's a question we need to ask Scotty and Jan Michelle and Seth Walsh and all those other cats down there. Yeah,
we need to be asking all of them. Zola will probably still be open. The cereal board will probably still be open. Because I'm telling you, all folks doing is sitting back waiting.
They're giving $2 million to the concert arena out there, giving $2 million to them, and you say they voted to give the grocery store that money, and they haven't received it yet.
No, but not just the grocery store, the town center. But let me end it on a wonderful note. Last week, the African American firefighters, the Avondale Community Council, Cincinnati Recreation, and SOAC had over 500 folks on the field of Hirsch Recreation Center. There was no incidents. The mayor stopped by. Folks stopped by. Jan, Greg Lansman. The families were excited, and it was a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for us to celebrate Juneteenth, Lincoln. But we have to celebrate that for the rest of our lives. Every day is Juneteenth in our lives. Every day is Kwanzaa. So people don't watch and sit back. Just figure out how we can make this happen with all of us. Because as I get older, I'm leaving my legacy. I trained everybody in my family about what to do with what I do, right? I bought property. Yeah. I'm glad I did when I was younger. So I have 4 pieces of property. I couldn't afford them properties today. I couldn't afford that. So that program tomorrow, we have families that need housing. Avondale has 80% renters. Everybody in Avondale should be at that event tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
And everybody that wants the house. We got to do it. We got to do it for our future, you guys. So thank you, Lincoln, for this opportunity. And, the calls I got, folks always call me Chicken George, right? Get you ready to go to the woods and get some courage.
All right.
But I love you, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks for your call, Sandra Jones. Appreciate it. All right. Twin, you got not long, but maybe a minute and a half.
I know. You say the best for last and everything.
Boy. Come on, Mike.
Come on, man. Hey, tell her quit having TDS, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that Trump talk. He never come on here talking about a strategic solution for the black community. That Trump talk and everything is not going to get the point. He do not live in Cincinnati or Hamilton, Ohio. So stop it, Joy.
His vice president does. His vice president does.
And so what? Link, I ain't never scared. So quit hyping the audience up like you do. You get your Jerry B's every day.
No.
And out of all things, you 80-something years old, and you scared to orchestrate a dang old symphony, whatever you about to do in Woodlawn. Man, quit being, take a shot of Crown, your tea, and some bacon, you'll be good, man.
Oh, boy.
So stop it, Don't do that, man.
I'm out. I got to go. Thanks for your call, man.
I'm not that smart.
That's going to do it for me. Don't forget Cincinnati Issues Sunday morning, 6:30 on Star 64. And Sunday Soul Classics, 3 to 7 on 100.3. If you got those requests, you better get them in right now. 513-679-6028. If you want to request a song, do it now. 12:30, The Buzz. He thinks his jokes hit, but they don't. Oh, boy. Oh, Tierra, I hate the music. Oh, boy. I hate Lil Scrappy's music. How about that? No. Oh, boy. When people talk about their poopy pappy, it hits a nerve. Where's Ashley from Channel 5? She'll be in after the 4th, week after the 4th. She's coming. She's coming. The world famous Ashley Kirkland. Yeah. Oh, boy. Why little Scrappy got to catch strays? Oh, boy. Elijah is the truth stalker. No, the truth staker. What is that? Truth staker. Okay. Now you pump faking, twin. That's all you doing is pump faking. Oh, God. Brent, you had too much time on your hand. I don't think it gets any better than Ashley Kirkland. Oh, that's right. He's waiting to get in here and start working on these cameras. Okay. We're going to let him do it. Yes. We're getting some new cameras in here, folks. So keep your fingers crossed. I'm out of here. Don't forget Cincinnati Issues and Sunday Soul Classics. Bye, ya.
your concerns. Don't take it into the weekend. Let it out, let it out, let it out. In fact, NM John McKinney